We'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's contest between the Snowbirds of Gaylord St. Mary's and your Tigers of Hillman. We ask that all spectators keep their negative opinions or comments to themselves and that respect all officials.
Check.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Respect towards one another and to lend a helping hand when needed. Please remember to be a fan, not a fanatic, and always
Can you
remember
turn
to let
my-
the players play, coaches coach, the officials officiate. Thank you. Read off as a whole.
Good evening and welcome to Snowbird Football here on Next Level Broadcasting.
Yeah, it's good to be out here, Patrick. It's a very chilly night.
Sort of.
Very chilly night. Unforeseen circumstances. We are calling the game from outside on a 45-degree table right here.
And the table is on a 45-degree angle.
Little wet, little cold, but everyone's here. Just got done with the national anthem. Everyone ready to get this football game underway. A lot of people tonight watching the game. Field side in their cars, very warm. Smart people, Patrick.
Yeah, a lot smarter than us, it seems. Am I quiet?
You sound quiet. Am I loud? What's going on?
Turn my ears
Are we running a broadcast here? What's going on?
Are we running a broadcast from outside the press box? What's going on?
Alex Pudvin in the building. Everyone is very cold right now. Still trying to figure things out here, folks. Very cold, very windy. Gonna make for some great football conditions. I can see the ball staying on the ground for the majority of tonight. You can see feature backs for St. Mary's as Conrad Cordy, Brody Jeffers, Chris Kashoniak, Dominic Keister. Look for those guys to carry the load offensively. Hillman have yet to see them play this year, but Patrick, you you covered a lot of these games, how much weather conditions can affect the outcome of a game.
Well, I mean, it's a windy night, and you'll be hearing that on the broadcast. If you leave your audio on, you'll be hearing the wind. It's one of those things that both teams got to play in it, and we know that Snowbirds like to throw the ball around. We talked on the way over here. The weather's going to be a factor. One thing, Jack, it stopped raining, so at least the ground is wet, but the ball shouldn't get too wet on a night that it was raining. So.
Right, but you can see a lot of players, especially with the quarterback, with it being cold, your fingers start to shut down. They don't move quite as quick. It can be hard to grip those laces. The band echoes in the background did a great job playing that national anthem as they stroll on by.
It's not easy, Jack, on a night like this. I remember when I was in the Notre Dame band my freshman year, Notre Dame, BYU, last game of the year in November, half of the band's instruments froze up because it was so cold, and by the end of the night there were 3 inches of snow on the field at Notre Dame Stadium. So I empathize with these kids in the band because it can be real brisk.
It's cold, and it makes them almost even tougher than the players because the players are running around doing something to stay warm where the band just stays in the same spot the whole time.
Hey, you can say that the band is tougher than the football team anytime. I'll go with you on that one. We want to thank tonight's sponsor of the pregame show, J&J Construction, and we are of course designed by Make It Mine Design. Hey, and Jimmy John's, do you need to cure your hunger in a freaky fast way? Head on over to Jimmy John's in Gaylord for mouth-watering gourmet sandwiches without the wait time or hassle at Jimmy John's. I don't know how long people are going to be able to stay in the audio, Jack. They might just turn it on their living room TVs and mute us.
I don't know. They could put on the mute. I sure hope not. We've got some interesting things to say. We've got everyone's here. We've got, as you said, Alex Pudvin is here. He's got a nice mask on, stay warm, nice little North Face jacket. And we got Nick Wenzel, biggest Snowbird fan. He's in the building as well, running security for us.
We're underway here. The kickoff goes to the 25, and they get it out to the 37-yard line. Jack, I almost forgot that we were going to play football. I've been staying outside for so long.
Getting distracted.
Oh, man. Cold is a mindset. I said that last week. That's easy to say when you're sitting in a press box. Nice and toasty warm.
And I'm surprised with that first kick right there. St. Mary's opted to kick it a little deeper than the onside kick. Normally they go onside kick every time to start out the game.
We're at Hillman High School. It's the Tigers and the Snowbirds. We're about ready to get things going here from scrimmage. Quarterback for the Tigers is Sean Hennigan. He's a junior. He'll be under center. He's got 2 wing backs. That's A.J. Jones and Jeff Klein. Hennigan hands it off, and nice hanging on job there, tackle by a Snowbird. I didn't catch the number on that one, Jack. Was it Conrad that caught up to him?
It looked like number 58 from the back. 56, number 56, Patrick.
It was Jeff Klein on the carry, the junior. They get 5. Jack, you wonder, in a game like this, who has the advantage? Hillman has some size on the Snowbirds, it looks like, up front. and in terms of length too, but it really depends on the style of offenses that these two teams want to run tonight.
Right. St. Mary's likes to open up the playbook in the passing game, but I'm guessing we're not going to see that much tonight. As a nice stuff right there. That's going to be 56 again. Who is that man, Patrick?
56. That's our boy, Logan Cherry, getting the start up front on defense for the Birds. So nice to see Logan in there early. Logan Cherry, Pat Ballinger up front with the Birds.
Ian Cool is not on the field right now. Ian Cool, normally the black hole right in the middle, sucks up a lot of tackles, makes a lot of plays for his team right now, not in the game.
It's 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. Their ball's at the 45. Takes a snap, hands off the left side, and right near the first down marker, he's brought down by a few Snowbirds. I think they will have the first down. And we'll see the official call. They got to move the chains, Jack. It's right at our vantage point, and they do.
That's a good run right there. That's a run to the left side. You know, with this style of offense, it's always hard to tell which back the ball is being handed off to or if it's being handed off and held by the quarterback. So nice run there by Hillman. Good tackling there by Jeffers, able to stop the run.
Little toss here to the near side, right side, and the Snowbirds are all over it. Nice job. Brody Jeffers was in there for the Snowbirds, and guess what? So was Logan Cherry. So, Jack, a guy's number who we really haven't called much this season on defense, involved in 3 plays so far for St. Mary's.
Making great plays right now. That was just an easy pursuit. The toss comes out. You forget about the defensive lineman, and Cherry is just able to come from the backside and get a nice tackle. That's going to be about a 1 to 2 yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. 10 minutes left to go here in this first quarter.
Sean Hennigan, the junior quarterback, gets under center for the Tigers. Again, split backs behind him. Hennigan will hand off to 44 up the left side, and he got to the second level of that Snowbird offense. Nice tackle made there by Dylan Acevedo, but a good carry by 44, Owen Moulton, the junior.
Nice job there by Moulton. Again, you know, what picked up their first down last time. They run the exact same play, and Moulton, just like he shot out of a cannon, able to run up the left side and get right near the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
So the Snowbirds defensive line will have to stand tall here. Hennigan under center, hands it up the middle, and pounding forward, it looks like for another first down was Hillman's 44, Owen Moulton again. And that'll be a first down for the Tigers.
And that's another first down. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So just keep giving it to Moulton. Another good gain right there, able to get that first down. That's going to bring up a new set of downs right now as Hillman moves into Snowbird territory. Snowbird's looking to get a stop right here. A stop to this game will be huge. Get momentum going your way.
You know, you almost forget that this is an 8-man football game with how Hillman runs the offense. They got 5 offensive linemen, a quarterback, 2 backs. All you're missing is a couple wide receivers on the outside, maybe a tight end. But really, this nice hit there by Dylan Acevedo, bringing him down. Chris Kashoniak in there as well. But, Jack, when you line it up like this, it's just basically old smash-mouth football. It's like the Big Ten football that starts tomorrow. I mean, that's what it feels like.
Exactly, Patrick. And that's just man-on-man. That's just saying we think our 5 linemen up front are going to be better than and bigger and stronger than the next 5 guys you're going to bring up at us. So it's just smash-mouth football on a night like this. I mean, what else? Like you say, Patrick, pump this into my veins.
Hey, where else would you want to be on a Friday night?
In a booth, warm.
Yeah, in a booth. I guess that's the only other place. Oh, handoff outside, and a nice touchdown-saving tackle made there on the far side by Keister. Otherwise, Owen Moulton was gone for 6.
Yeah, good job there by Keister. That was a nice little play there by Hillman. Fake the run up the middle, give it back to Moulton going up the left side, and Keister able to come down from his safety position and just make a good tackle right there on Moulton. But as you said, touchdown-saving tackle there by Keister. Snowbirds couldn't be happier to have him back this week, and he first came back last week.
3rd down and 2 for the Tigers, well into Snowbird territory at the 43-yard line of the Birds. Hennigan goes under center yet again. He's going to do a little counter play, hands it up the middle now, and I don't think he got there,
He could be short,
Jack.
Patrick.
Ian Cool makes his first play for the Snowbirds in there at defensive tackle.
And Ian Cool, I mean, his signature tackle, just grab the guy from behind and drag him backwards. You see it happen every game. Good job right there. It's going to force a 4th down. The first test right now for both teams. Which team wants it more? This is the big 4th down conversion right here for Hillman.
Hillman hasn't had a problem so far in this one getting a couple yards. So we'll see if the Snowbirds can stop him. Ian Cool, Pat Ballinger, Logan Cherry in there for St. Mary's. They stack the box with all 8 guys. Hand up does go up the middle. He's stopped initially, and now he's going backwards. It's going to just depend on the spot, Jack. It's close. We'll see if they get a favorable spot. We'll wait on the official signal.
Big
from
call
the head
right
referee.
here, Patrick.
They got to measure it, don't they, Jack?
It looks like the referee just pointed. They're going to give him the first down. There's no measurement. O'Connell does not like that call. But, hey, what are you going to do right there, Patrick? I mean, there's no instant replay there. You don't have cameras everywhere. It's just on the referees, and the referees had the better angle. They're right on the line, so had the first down. Good job there. But you could have seen the ball going to Moulton. I mean, he right now is carrying the load for Hillman.
He'll get the fake here.
Oh,
Hennigan
that's a
keeps it.
touchdown.
Oh, man. There's one guy back there for the Snowbirds. Hennigan kept it, and he is knocked out just before the end zone. And, Jack, you can almost feel that one coming. You even said it. They're going to hand it to Moulton. Don't fix it if it's not broken. Well, you do that enough, and then Hennigan keeps it himself, and he goes for 25.
Yeah, excellent play call. And who would have seen that coming there on first down? You don't expect to see any trickery. Nice fake to the left side. Good keep there by the quarterback. And a nice job by Jeffers coming over, making a good tackle to save that touchdown. But Hillman right now is very close. They're 2 yards from the end zone.
First and goal for the Tigers. It'll be Hennigan again under center. He'll hand to Moulton. Moulton bounces it to the outside. A Snowbird is hanging on, but he's in. Moulton has the 2-yard scamper. He's in for 6, and you can hear all the horns coming in for the Tigers. Wow.
Is that over the loudspeaker?
I think it is.
And the ambulance has its lights go off whenever they score. That's pretty sweet.
That's a cool wrinkle here for high school football. So the Tigers up early, 6-0, 6:40 to go. Nice opening drive for the Tigers. Hennigan will go under center like he has this entire drive, and they'll go for 2. Hennigan has it. He fakes the handoff. He's going to look to pass. He throws, knocked away by Dom Keister. Nothing there for the Tigers on the 2-point conversion. But after 5 minutes and 20 seconds of play, the Tigers do lead the Snowbirds 6-0, and that gives us a chance to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's contest. It's J&J Construction. Everyone has a vision for their perfect dream home, but the process of building it can be so tiresome. If that's you, you need to have J&J Construction make your dreams a reality. Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate. Do you need help buying or selling a home but not sure who to turn to? Your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates, Nancy Jacob and Leslie Burrows, are here to help. Don't wait. Call them today at 989-614-3327. And Gaylord Eye Center. In need of trusted information and quality eye care? Well, look no further than your local Vision Source providers, now with 3 locations, Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air. So Jack Cordy, not the start that the Snowbirds wanted. Hillman really just marched their way down, and no real big plays until that keeper by Hennigan, and that put him right on the doorstep for 6.
You're absolutely right, Patrick. And just as you said earlier, it's smash mouth football. Hillman just able to run the ball right down the throat of that St. Mary defense. And you know, they had their test in that 4th down. It was very close right there, but Hillman was able to get the first down, get that touchdown, but a big stop on that 2-point conversion there. Keister able to knock the ball down as the Birds are looking to receive this kick.
Hillman, little squib kick. It's picked up at the 26-yard line by Jeffers. He looks for a crease. Now he's going to cut back up to the middle of the field. Brody's at the 50. The 45 gets all the way down into Hillman territory. Beyond the 40, we'll call it the 39, and Jeffers with a nice return for St. Mary's and a little bit of a shift of momentum as the Snowbirds take the field.
Excellent return there by Jeffers, right around 40 yards from where he first picked it up. Nice job running up the left side, juking and jiving his way to get the Birds in a good position to score right here. They're gonna have to go 40 yards to get into that end zone. But we don't know how this offense is gonna go, Patrick. We've seen St. Mary's run a different offense each week. You don't know who's gonna be at running back. You don't know who's gonna be quarterback. You don't know who's gonna be at a tight end position. But I'm excited to figure it out, as it looks like it is going to be Jeffers running QB.
Chris Grody out here as a wide receiver, Jack. That's the first time that I've seen him in that position. Brody Jeffers is in the gun. He will hand off to Cordy up the middle, and he gets about a yard, but he's stopped right away.
And he runs up the middle. It happened last week, first play of the game. We saw the handoff to Cordy, run up the middle. He's able to cut it back right. But Hillman doing a better job of filling those gaps right there. Cordy tries to cut middle, and there's Moulton right there to meet him. So good tackle right there on first down for the Tigers.
Conrad Corte, as he was just addressed by the PA announcer here at the stadium. Can I call him Corte the rest of the night? He got it again. This time he cuts back up the middle. Well, that play's not really working, Jack.
No, they're just taking a lot of time. Conrad Cordy has to come from quite a far spot on the right side, and him and Jeffers right now have had a little miscommunication on the handoff right there. And it's taking about a second for Cordy to get the handoff and start running upfield. So that's giving the Tigers a lot of time to come in and make good tackles. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 right now. They have it at 2nd and 9, but it's 3rd and 9. They call a
not enough men on the line there.
Oh, so that play does not count?
Nope, back him up 5.
All right.
So it'll be 2nd and 14, second and 15.
I got you. Got one more in the north end here. Need to turn theirs off, please.
Dylan Acevedo has checked in at wideout for Croft.
Jeffers hands to Koshoniak. He slips and he's down. So, I mean, as everyone in the state of Michigan and definitely northern Michigan, we got a ton of rain overnight and all throughout the day. So it's not raining now, but the field is wet.
Yeah, and you know Koshoniak, I mean, he's very good at cutting, making reads like that. Could have had a big play right there, but unfortunately just slips up. We're going to see Koshoniak go to the shotgun. He's going to have Cordy and Keister wide to his right, Acevedo and Jeffers wide to his left. Let's see how Hillman plays this.
It's about 3rd and 19, and what do we have now? False start again on the Snowbirds. They got Dylan Acevedo moving early. So Snowbirds going nowhere but backwards in this opening drive, not the start that they wanted.
Not the start that they wanted. They got to get it going right here. It's going to bring down a 3rd and 20, maybe 25 yards right here. This would be a huge pickup for the Birds right now.
Chris Koshoniak has it, drops back to pass. Hillman brings 3. Koshoniak throws over the middle of the field. It bounces just a little bit too short. Intended for, was that Dom Keister?
That was Dominic Keister.
Yeah. So what do you do here? You're just on your side of midfield. It's 4th and forever. I hate to say it, Jack, but you might want to kick this one away.
I think you got to punt it. Unfortunately, Patrick, you're absolutely right. They really don't have much of an option right now. Do we want to give the ball to them on the other side of the 50? Or, I mean, they could pick up the first down, but with these conditions right now and with the wind blowing right in their face, it's wise for them to punt, as it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do.
Koshoniak is there. He takes it, backs up. Now we'll kick it away. And he gets one off. It lands just at the 31, and it will roll out of bounds or close to the sideline down at the 23. So I think that's the right decision, Jack. You never want to see your team punt, especially after Hillman opened up the game with the score. But you got to back him up a little bit, make him earn more yardage.
Yeah, and that's a good call there by Coach O'Connell. I mean, you know, he's going for those onside kicks. He's going for the 2-point conversion. He's going for, plays like that. He's going to go for it on 4th down. But right there, you just didn't really have any choice. Had to kick it away.
Are you looking for a way to protect your waterfront investment from high water levels and large waves? Look to
Yes.
Next Level. Are you?
Yeah. Yes.
Look to Next Level Sandbag for help. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call at Next Level Sandbag. So Hennigan under center at the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He hands off to the right side. Nice tackling there. Pat Ballinger in there. Dylan Acevedo turned him in. Chris Koshoniak as well in on the hit. And coming up last for the Snowbirds is Brody Jeffers. And probably should credit Brody with that one. He had the big smack right away.
Yeah, Brody comes in, makes a nice tackle, but that play was opened up for Jeffers to make the tackle by number 11, Dylan Acevedo. I mean, we call his name all night. He did a great job there of setting the outside, forcing the runner back inside, and his linebackers and DBs are able to come inside, fill the lanes, and make the tackle.
Hennigan, it's 2nd and 9. He hands off to Moulton. He'll reverse field, but hanging on for dear life. Chris Grody in the backfield just grabbed a jersey, and the rest of the white jerseys came for him.
Yeah, and Chris Grody right there, his hands got to be feeling that one. I know when your hands are really cold and you're gripping, it really does a number on your hand right there. But nice job by Grody, dragging him down, not letting him go anywhere else. Nice stop right there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 right now. This is a very different vibe being outside. There's a lot of commotion going on, Patrick.
There is.
There's a lot of moving pieces.
So 3rd and long. Snowbirds need to stop here to get that ball back in good field position. Hennigan has it. He fakes the handoff. He rolls out to his right, looking downfield. The pass. He overthrows his receiver. Incomplete. He had an open man close to the marker.
There's a flag on the play, Patrick.
Okay. Could it come from the backside?
Yes, it did.
All right, we'll see if this was a holding. Yeah, it is holding on the Tigers. So the Snowbirds probably will decline this one.
It's a tough call. It's so far. I mean, right now we're seeing the conditions are affecting both teams right now. That should have been an easy throw and catch right there, but the ball just sails over his head. Keister nearly in there for the interception. Let's see what O'Connell decides to do with this call right here.
The intended receiver was Jeff Klein, the junior. He had a hand on it, Jack, and he almost brought it down. I said incomplete maybe a split second too soon because he almost brought it down after I said it. So holding on the Tigers, St. Mary's does decline, so it'll be 4th and 9, and it looks like Hillman's going to set up to punt. So Dom Keister's going to go back to return the punt for the Snowbirds.
Dominic Keister, he can be a game changer right now. If he is able to get the punt and get his legs going, he's one of the fastest players out there. Looking for him to make a play.
So the kick is up, a pretty nice punt. Keister will field it at the 43-yard line, and he'll take off from there. And there's going to be a flag.
No
okay,
way.
That was not a block
No
in the
way.
back. They're going to call Brody Jeffers for a block in the back, and the defender just slipped and fell.
The defender just slipped. I mean, the referee, he's at a tough angle right there. You see Jeffers right behind one of the Tigers players right there, and he slipped up. But that's a tough call to make. I mean,
I don't even know if he was touched.
I don't know, but that's a tough spot for the referee. I mean, you see it in a lot of, as we got the fresh hot chocolate delivered.
Hey, Charles,
Very
do we
nice.
have the text-in line going tonight? Oh, I had to charge it up. We do have the text-in line tonight.
Illegal block in the back. Gaylord St. Mary's.
Text me the number, Charles, so I can remind the people. Okay.
Let
Charles.
the people know. Text Luke Datema. Let him know what you want to say about the broadcast. It's his number.
Luke Datema, we had to get his flip phone charged up here.
He had to let his grandpa borrow it this past weekend.
3:21 to play, first quarter. Snowbirds come out in the spread. It's going to be Brody Jeffers handing to Koshoniak. Koshoniak this time has a little bit of a gap, so that's nice to see, Jack. A few-yard gain for the Birds. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and that's a good job right there that they were able to get the snap and the handoff much quicker going to Koshoniak and Jeffers. So good handoff up the middle. That's going to be a 5-yard gain. If you're O'Connell, you can't ask for much more on first down.
All right, text in line tonight again, same number, 231-350-8988. Shoot me a text and let me know your thoughts. Let me know how warm you are watching this game from the comfort of your home, not outside here, as it'll be a quarterback keep for Jeffers.
He's got a lot of room.
First down and more.
Oh.
Jeffers, ooh, he slipped at the 45. Otherwise, Jack, he might have been gone for 6.
Yeah, excellent job there by Jeffers. Nice little keep, running to the left, cut back to the middle, and he had 4 St. Mary blockers in front of him, but he tripped up. I don't know if he was one of his own players or one of the Tigers or just, the wet ground beneath him, but he stopped right there. But that's going to be a nice first down right there for the Birds at the Hillman 45-yard line.
Their first down coming here on their second possession. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nice run here by Conrad Cordy. He gets 6. And the Snowbirds have a little bit of a drive going, Jack.
Yeah, he's coming around the edge, and again, that Cordy, I'm guessing that's got to be a design cutback right there. We've seen it every time where he runs to the left.
3 times now we've seen it.
Cuts back to the right. That's a nice 6-yard gain right there for the Birds, just what they needed. And they're probably going to have to keep the ball on the ground. With a night like tonight, you just have to you can't afford negative yardage on a handoff. And right now the Birds are doing a great job of not doing that.
2nd and 4, Jeffers now at bat. Chris Koshoniak, a little bit of misdirection. Koshoniak has the first down and more. Oh, he lays the lumber on number 3, Jeff Klein. You know what? He runs just like his brother in. He probably could have cut that outside and gone for 6, but instead he lowers his shoulder. Putty, you think he could have cut that outside and made the touchdown? Yeah. But no, he wants the contact on the outside.
Putty thinks so, but Putty is no expert, so forget what he says, folks. I'm just kidding. He's a really nice guy. But, yeah, exactly what you said. Koshoniak is going to lower the shoulder. He wants to let you know the team who you're messing with right now. You don't mess with number 10 on the field.
He just got the play from the sideline, and he will be the quarterback. Koshoniak in the gun. 1st and 10 for the Birds. It's going to be a QB keeper. Koshoniak finds room off the right side, and he's, again, near a first down marker. I think he has enough yardage for another Snowbird first down. He does.
That's a nice 10-yard gain right there by Koshoniak, opting to put Jeffers in at the wing, put Koshoniak in at the quarterback. Nice little quarterback keeper. Run up the middle, able to bounce it to the outside. Nice gain right there for the Birds as they are knocking on the door. This is a touchdown right here will put them right back into the game.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 1 minute, 18 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Chris Koshoniak stays in the backfield at quarterback. He's going to send Cordy in motion. It's a high snap. Chris has got to get on it, and he does. He just falls on it. Otherwise, Jack, there was a lot of room if they gave that to Conrad going in motion up the left side of the field.
A lot of room, and it's a shame that you fumble it on that play right there. But just a high snap, you're not as quick to react in weather like this. And that's just at least it wasn't happening in their own end zone. The Snowbirds are fortunate right there that was on first down. It's going to bring up about 2nd and maybe 17, 18 right now for the Snowbirds.
Hey, big old shout out to our EP executive producer, Charles Strail. Charles, this hot cocoa is just hitting the spot, buddy. Snowbirds are going to pass. It's Jeffers. He goes up top to Keister, who slipped. Ooh, a dangerous throw over the middle of the field. Incomplete, and it'll bring up a 4th down for St. Mary's.
It's actually going to be 3rd down there, Patrick.
Oh, sorry.
But that's a nice shot to take there on 2nd down. You see the passes come on the 3rd down or the 4th down, but 2nd down you could catch a team lapsing right there, and that's exactly what happened. That was Keister was open, but as you can see, it's just hard to throw a nice tight spiral deep with conditions like this. So an incomplete pass right there, bringing up 3rd down for the Birds.
Back to pass this time is Koshoniak. He finds Brody Jeffers, cuts back to the middle, to the 10, and he slips just inside the 10. And the far side official also slipped in that play. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Snowbirds inside the 10-yard line.
It's slippery right now. I mean, Jeffers is doing an excellent job taking advantage of that. He's come up the left side, cut back to the right, making a lot of Tigers slip right there. Unfortunately, he slips up the middle. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal right now. Jeffers carrying the load for the Snowbirds.
10 seconds to play, first quarter. This will be the last play of the quarter if they get it off. Brody Jeffers has it, hands to Chris Koshoniak. Ducks dive, gets down inside the 5-yard line. They'll
really close,
they'll
Patrick.
say he's down at the 4, and that will be the end of the first quarter. So a quick moving first quarter, a lot of run plays, so the clock ran quick, and after that first 12 minutes of plays, Hillman Tigers 6, your Snowbird 0. We're back in 60 seconds on Next Level Broadcasting.
Know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and experience. If you're struggling with anything vision related, don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and experience our friendly and experienced staff for yourself.
All right, welcome back into Snowbird football here on Next Level Broadcasting. I'm Pat O'Connor, joined tonight by Jack Cordy, Alex Pudvin out here. We got Nick Wenzel on security, Charles Strail, the executive producer, and we can't forget about Luke Dadem. I mentioned him last, Jack, just because he's in the warm booth all by himself.
He's just in the warm booth. I hope he's doing all right in there. Hand off to Koshoniak up the middle. The Tigers are all over that, but he's able to get in the end zone. Big touchdown right there. The Snowbirds able to bounce back. They looked a little slow on that first possession right there. They weren't able to stop Hillman at all, and then they got stopped. But now the Snowbirds have bounced back. They've tied this game right now, and this is a big two-point conversion right here. Two-point conversion shows who's going to be in control of this game going forward.
You know, it's been a little bit of a theme for St. Mary's this year, the games that we've seen. Just the slow start, with the exception, I'd say, of last week. But otherwise, even in the games that they've won handily, they've had slow starts. You know, you go back to that game against Whittemore, down 14-0 early, and they still won that game big as the mist and the rain are starting to fall. This is going to be a brutal game, Jack.
You know, I'm ready for it, Patrick. I'm glad I wore my boots that are not waterproof.
I'm glad I wore my Nike Air Monarch 4s.
I'm in my Carhartt. I came here ready to go in the booth. I feel like an idiot for not wearing those gloves. Jeffers sneak up the middle. Looks like he's got it.
Oh, come on.
Says he's not in. Looked like there was no doubt. Kaiser talking to the referee about something. Unsure what he's talking about, but looks really close right there. That game is going to be 6-6. Nice job there by the Tigers, able to stump the Birds on a two-point conversion. The Tigers will be returning the ball. Let's see what kind of kickoff we're going to be having. Could be anything, and I am starting to feel that mist coming from the side here, Patrick.
Doesn't feel too great.
You know, I think we'll be okay, but if it starts raining and dripping from the awning, that'll be a whole nother story.
Our table's on a 45-degree angle. You can't put anything on it.
This is the most... I don't even know how to describe this setup right now. Low budget.
Not ideal.
This is low budget setup right here.
It reminds me, I have to say, give a shout out to our pals over at Eagle 1015, who, by the way, are also in the nice toasty booth.
Yeah.
They beat us here. That's the only reason why. But there was a game that Ken Blues and I did up in St. Innes a few years ago, and we were on top of the press box in St. Innes. And let me tell you, Jack, that was a different kind of cold up in the Straits of Mackinac.
Yeah, it's just you're so cold, all you can think about is football.
That's the last thing you'd think about. So the Snowbirds will kick off for the second time tonight. Tristan Glaspie from the 40 kicks it right at the Tigers, and he fell on it. Nice play. Snowbirds trying to get an onside kick, but right there for the Tigers was A.J. Jones, the sophomore for the Tigers. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Hillman at their own 48-yard line. Just 5 seconds gone here in the second quarter.
A.J. Jones, nice recovery right there. Good kick there by Tristan Gillespie. Ball going in end over end. Sometimes can be tough to, pick up that ball and recover it for your team, but excellent job there by Jones, the sophomore, making a play, as it's going to be the Hillman running the ball up. That's a nice run up the middle by Moulton.
Yep, Moulton. He gets about 5
Sean Hennigan in the backfield.
for the Tigers.
Brought down by Jeffers.
And this is just a nice offense right here. I mean, St. Mary's can afford to bring up more guys to stop the run because you're not expecting a pass, but you just still have to be careful. Offenses like this, you see a run by Batoski in the Big North. It's just let you come up, and then they get you deep.
They drew him offside. They're a well-coached team, Jack. You can tell. I mean, their head coach, Cody Hallen, has these boys ready to go. And it's just like the little things, like the quarterback keeper in the first half that we saw that set up their touchdown. Something like that, where you get the Snowbirds, where all 8 guys are coming up to the line of scrimmage, boom, you hit them with a hard count, you get your free 5 yards. It's just that's a well-coached team, and the Snowbirds are going to have to get a little bit more discipline.
And that's good play calling coming from the coordinators in the booth.
All right, so it's 2nd and 2. The handoff here to Moulton. He's stuffed immediately, and Ian Cool will pull him back and throw him back. Excuse me, that time it was Sean Hennigan. Okay, so he went to the backfield.
And Ian Cool is just, when you teach tackling, you teach put your head to the ball, get down, make a nice tackle, run your legs through it. Ian Cool is such a big guy. He just has to stand there, stick his arms out, and he'll just grab whatever comes his way and just drag him right down to the ground. Nice drive there by Cool, forcing a 3rd and 1.
A.J. Jones has moved to the quarterback position for the Tigers. He's the sophomore. He has it. He hands. Oh, Ian Cool is all over this one. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Ian Cool swallowed up Jeff Klein. That's what the public address announcer said. That's about as good as you could put it. Jeff Klein just disappeared behind Ian Cool.
He just disappeared right there for a second. That's a good way to put it there, Patrick. Ian Cool making big plays right now, looking for the Tigers to go forward on 4th down right here, and the playbook is wide open for them. They could opt to run it up the middle, although they haven't had success on the past 2 plays, or they could go for a pass. Anything could happen right now.
Wind is in their face down on the field. You can see that flag behind them, the American flag whipping right into their face. So 4th and a short 2, long 1. Hennigan, hands up. No, it's going to be Hennigan on the carry, and he's going to have enough for the Hillman first down. So big 4th down conversion.
And right now the Tigers have been successful on just giving the ball to Moulton and running it up the left side. Ian Cool had 2 big tackles right there to able to force that 4th down right there. But props to the Tigers right there coming back and just going into their bread and butter, and that's Moulton up the left side.
2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter on a chilly October night in Hillman, Michigan, right off of M32. Kind of a cool little area for a football game, though, Jack. You have the highway in the background. We're up on a hill, and there's going to be – I think this one's got to be a false start.
It's got to be a false start.
Number 34 moved early for the Tigers.
Grody got lucky right there. But the refs are coming together. He pointed towards St. Mary's. I'd be very surprised if they gave it to St. Mary's.
No, I think the left guard moved. And, wow.
They are going to call offsides. Very, very interesting play call. Both players jumped. Normally they call the offensive player with the false start, as Coach O'Connell's right there trying to get an explanation from the referee. But that's 2 bad encroachment calls right there. It's going to bring up
it's a counter
1st
play.
and 5.
Nice tackle. Good job staying home there for, I believe, was that Acevedo?
It's going to be Jeffers.
Okay.
Jeffers has such a good football IQ. He understands the concept of contain, of coming up making big plays as only being a sophomore. Doing a great job on the outside right there. It's going to be a 2nd and short right now, but the Birds are just shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, with 2, they had a 2nd and long, false start brings it up to 2nd and short, and on that play right there, it's now going to be a 2nd and short. Because of that false start call, or the encroachment call.
Jones under center. There's a handoff up the middle, Moulton, and I think he'll probably have enough. A late flag comes in. We'll see what it is, and maybe they'll get him for pushing the pile. They called the Snowbirds on that last week.
They
First
could.
time I've ever seen it called.
They could. It'd be nice to see it after getting called for last week. He's talking to Hillman, though, to see what the call is. Hillman is backing up. It looks like it is going to be against them.
It's going to be holding. Okay, holding on Hillman, so they'll back up 10 yards. So just trading penalties here in the 2nd quarter. 9:01 to play. All tied up. Nothing decided through the first 12 minutes.
And it looks like they've changed the rule here, Patrick, where – oh, never mind. The players are still taking care of the ball. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 right now.
But the referees, I've noticed, have been handing them in. So it's
what's the point?
What's the point? 2nd and just over 10 yards. Under center, now it's a little toss play. Nice tackle there. Dom Keister made it. Sean Hennigan was carrying it, and Dom Keister
thrown by senior Keister.
Sent him end over end.
Good pursuit there by Keister. Instead of coming too wide to the outside, nice contain there by Kashoniak, forces the run to the inside. Keister comes down from the safety spot, makes a big tackle. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 right now for the Tigers, needing this 3rd down conversion. You can almost guarantee if they do not get it here, they're going to be going forward on 4th down.
It's 4 down territory here in Snowbird territory. We'll see if Ballinger, Ian Cool, and Chris Grody can make a stop up front for the Birds. Jones under center. The give is to Moulton, and he will be stopped short of the 1st down. Asa Vito and Cordy, as well as Dom Keister in the play for the Snowbirds.
He's going to be stopped short, but that's still a lot of yards, Patrick.
Yeah.
I mean, right now the Birds do not have an answer for Moulton up the left side. I don't know if it's the exceptional blocking right now for the Tigers or if it's just Moulton's ball carrier vision, but big 4th down right here. There's going to be a timeout here by the Snowbirds, though.
Yeah, Coach O'Connell's going to want to talk to his boys up front, make sure they can stop this play. 7:47 to go, 2nd quarter. It gives us a chance to thank some of our sponsors. Schultz's Party Store is your best bet for finding all the items you need to get ready to watch tonight's live stream. Marker Farms, located just outside of Elmira, has been producing their special potatoes since 1915. Family owned and operated, and a guarantee of the best potatoes around. You know, this is a.
You know, I just want to say, folks,
it's a tough night handling your ads.
we don't have a camera on what is going on right now, but Patrick O'Connor, you can tell he learned this when he was in broadcasting school, doing an excellent job of trying to read the advertisements with the wind. So right now he's looking at them upside down. The key is the clipboard. So we're going to bring up a big 4th down right here for both teams.
Come on, Ian, get in there, make a stop. Make something happen, Snowbirds line. Jones has it, hands off to Moulton, left side wide open. Just too much room over there, Jack.
Just a lot of room. I don't know, Patrick. I have to pay more attention to that offensive line, but as soon as they hand it to him, there's just a wide open hole in it. I mean, not a big game, but just a little bit is enough to get that 1st down. Going to bring up 1st and 10 right now. Hillman is going to be knocking on the door just at about St. Mary's 28-yard line.
1st and 10. Jones under center, the sophomore, joined by Hennigan and Moulton in the backfield. Jones will take it. This give is to Hennigan up the right side. He's got a lot of room. He's gone. Hillman touchdown, 28 yards and 6 for the Tigers. It's 12-6, 7:23 to go, 2nd quarter.
And we see the ambulance lights going off right now. That's a Hillman tradition. Big run right there. Handoff up the right side. He's able to cut back to the left, and it's going to be happening all night. With the ground is this slippery, the defensive backs and linebackers aren't going to have a whole lot of time to react to a nice little juke or cut by any other running back. So nice job there by Hillman, able to take advantage as he's going to be in for the 2-point conversion as well.
Yes, he is.
First 2-point conversion of the night. That's going to put the Tigers up 14-6 as a St. Mary team that's come out to a little bit of a slow start, but they have a chance to bounce back. They've got 7 minutes, 23 seconds left to go in the 1st half.
The energy, man, it's coming from the Hillman sideline. I mean, the body language is better, the energy's better, the volume's better. You can really hear it coming. And so Snowbirds need to get hyped up here. I don't know, Jack, maybe you try to take a shot. You have the wind at your back, this possession going the other way. So we'll see. Maybe they try to take a shot just to get some momentum back.
Maybe just to get something going, Patrick. But we've seen this from the Birds. You know, they, like you said, they have slow starts to the game. With that Pelston game where they lost by 2 touchdowns, I mean, they were able to come back, but they just didn't have that energy to get over that hump. And you could clearly see the whole game that Pelston wanted to win. You don't want to see St. Mary do the same thing tonight. You can tell Hillman's out there. They want to get this win. To be clearly one of the best 8-man teams in Northern Michigan. So this is a big game right now, and St. Mary's just has to come out. You know, they got punched in the mouth. They're down right now by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but they still have an opportunity to come back. I mean, it's early in this game, but you just don't want to let it go. You don't want to be down for too long and run out of time, which is exactly what happened against Pelston.
7:23 to go, 1st half. Jack, you get the sense that this is one of those games where every touchdown, every 2-point conversion is really going to matter. This is not going to be a shootout.
He's
this one
the lefty.
Is a kickoff to Brody Jeffers, fields it at the own 25-yard line. He's got some blockers ahead to the right. He's going to try to get the corner. He does, but as soon as he tries to cut back at the 40, he slips and he goes down.
Yeah, and as I say it right there, you know, the running, Jeffers looking to make the cut, might have been able to make the defender miss, but he goes down, and there's just nothing you can do. I mean, it's slippery out there, and it's going to totally change the dynamic of this game. I mean, if you're the Birds, you could have been looking to go to Keister or Cordy deep, which they've been able to do in good weather, but in weather like this, you're looking at just handing the ball off and just trying to limit, turnovers. Turnovers can play a big part in this game right now. Neither by each team so far, though.
First down, Snowbirds at their own 47, 16 to go. They trail by 8. Chris Koshoniak will come out in the gun. He's going to send Jeffers in motion to his right. Jeffers has it. Turns the corner. He's got 5 yards, now a first down, and he'll step out of bounds after a 15-yard gain all the way down to the Tiger 45. So a nice first play of that drive for the Snowbirds.
And Jeffers is doing a great job of just taking his time, not running too fast, not taking his cuts too hard right now. He's taking advantage of the conditions of the field. And he's so far doing the best job running the ball for the Birds.
That's like Le'Veon Bell, Jack, who played for MSU and then for the Lions. He would get that ball and he would just kind of creep behind his line. And as soon as he saw that hole, he would shoot it. And that's kind of that way. That was the run from Jeffers, just patiently waiting. Finally turned it up, got outside, and got a nice gain for the Birds.
I didn't know Le'Veon Bell played for the Lions.
Didn't he?
No, he didn't. It's okay, though, Patrick.
He never did?
No, he has a nice run up the middle. Going to be a short gain right there. No, he came out of the draft. He went to the Steelers, and then he played for the Jets.
Wow.
The dumpster fire that is the Jets. But he got cut. He just got cut. So right now he's a free agent, and the Seahawks are trying to get him to play for them. But that is neither here nor there. It's going to be 2nd and about 7 right now for the Birds. Christopher Koshoniak in the shotgun. Looks like a handoff to Cordy.
Cordy has it. A little bit of a hole, and he's going to be close to a first down for the Snowbirds.
And that's a nice run there by Cordy, able to get the ball up the left side. No cutback lane this time, but he just lowers his shoulder. It's going to bring up a 3rd and just under a yard right now for the Snowbirds. Playbook is wide open for them.
6:15 to go, second quarter. Now Jeffers at the quarterback position. He has it, and he hands to Koshoniak. Koshoniak cuts up the middle. He's got a Snowbird first down.
And that's an interesting play call right there. He has both backs go in motion right there. Well, not in motion, but as soon as they snap it, Cordy and Koshoniak are coming across each other. Hands off to Koshoniak, which means Cordy gets a nice block on the edge right there. Koshoniak able to make one man miss and get a nice first down right there for the Birds. They're going to have a 1st and 10 at the Tigers' 35-yard line.
Koshoniak back there at QB. No, it's Jeffers. He hands to Cordy. Check.
They're just taking too long right there, Patrick.
Is that what it is? I mean, because it looks like it's a design cutback run, and that's what they've been running pretty much every play.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't know if it's taking Cordy a little too long to get out of the gate to get the handoff, but those handoffs have been pretty slow and not super successful. They were able to pick up a first down the last time they ran it, but right there, losing a yard, it's going to be 2nd and 11.
Jeffers, QB. He fakes it to Koshoniak. He's going to toss it to Keister, who has it complete to the 20, inside the 20, barrels over a defender down to the 15-yard line, and the first completion for the Snowbirds goes for 15 and another first down.
Good design play right there. I mean, the fake handoff to Cordy. Jeffers spins out. He's got Keister wide open right there. And that's going to be good coverage by number 23 of the Tigers, Sean Hennigan. Good tackle, touchdown-saving tackle on Keister.
So 1st and 10 for the Snowbirds at the Tiger 15, trying to answer the last touchdown. 5 minutes, 8 seconds to play. Jeffers has it, hands to Koshoniak up the middle. Nothing doing there for Chris, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Nice job there by the Tigers right there, just able to come in through all those lanes. Koshoniak has nowhere to go. Looks like he gained just a yard right there, going to be 2nd and 9, but good job by Hillman right there, filling the gaps, coming in as Jeffers is getting the call here from the sideline.
You got to get 6 here.
You got to get 6, Patrick. With time running out right now, I mean, anything can happen in the 8-man game with it's just so high scoring.
Just doesn't seem
this
like
is a must-needed touchdown, though.
Doesn't seem like a night with a lot of touchdowns. So Chris Koshoniak has it. He is looking to pass.
Keister's wide open.
He throws to
oh
Jeffers
my
instead.
goodness!
Oh, he missed
Keister has
Keister.
no one within 20 yards of him. Would have been an easy throwing catch for the Snowbirds.
And
caught him off guard on the 2nd down, and the corner is getting a good talking to And, oh, my goodness, big sigh of relief over there on the Hillman sideline, Patrick.
He needed a timeout. I don't blame him after that. That could have been 6, but Chris was locked in on Jeffers from the beginning. The timeout gives us a chance to thank some of our sponsors. It gives Jack a chance to try some of that hot chocolate. Hey, J&J Construction, everyone has a vision for their perfect dream home, but the process of building it can be so tiresome. If that's you, you need to have J&J Construction make your dreams a reality. Make It Mine Design. Are you looking for a way to express your creative talents or find some school spirit gear? Head on over to Make It Mine Design for all of your screen printing and embroidery needs. Check them out on Facebook at Make It Mine Design. And the Gaylord Eye Center, in need of trusted information and quality eye care? Well, look no further than your local Vision Source providers. Now with 3 locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air. Timeouts, huddles have broken. 4:26 to play. Big 3rd and 9 here for St. Mary's.
Must-needed, as we said earlier by Patrick O'Connor, must-needed touchdown right here for the Birds. Had Keister wide open on the last play. Kashoniak still in the shotgun.
He's back. He's looking to pass. Looks to his right. Throws up the middle. It's intercepted at the goal line. The Tigers return it back. It's Moulton knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and that is the last thing that the Snowbirds needed.
Worst thing that could have happened right there, and I don't know what the miscommunication was. He had Cordy coming up the middle, Jeffers going over the right side. I don't know which one he was thrown to, but ball went right in between them, and the Tigers just right there to catch it, bring it back the other way. But, you know, the look on Patrick's face says it all right now, folks. Worst thing they could have done.
All right, Tiger football, 4:18. Snowbirds now need a stop. Hand off to the right side to Hennigan, and he stopped near the line of scrimmage.
And that's a good stop right there for the Birds. That's a good way to come back after getting a turnover.
The pick, Jack, it looked like there were 2 Snowbirds and 1 Tiger, and he threw it right to the Tiger.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the routes were run incorrectly. I don't know if Kashoniak thought they were doing something else. Maybe he threw the ball too early. Maybe he threw it too late. I don't know, but Hillman ball coming back the other way. Moulton up the left side.
There's a flag on the back side of the play.
There's a flag on the play here.
And we'll see what the call is.
As we got security Nick Wenzel making sure we're on top of it.
But they're talking to the Birds, Nick, so are we sure?
I want to say if you're at this game listening, if you come within 50 feet of the booth, Nick Wenzel has his eye on you, and I will watch out.
It's going to be a hold on the Tigers there.
So that's going to back them up.
And they got to accept that, right? You got to back them up.
They will. You got to back them up. I mean, put them closer to their end zone.
Yep.
With 3 minutes, 40 seconds left right here to go in the first half, St. Mary's still has an opportunity to get the ball back and score. They just can't have any lapses. They got to play good defense, get a stop right here. It's 2nd and 19 for the Tigers.
Jones drops back to pass. He's going to let one go. Only 1 black jersey. There were 4 white ones. It's incomplete. Intended for Sean Hennigan, so it'll bring up a 3rd and 19. Snowbirds just need a huge stop right here.
They need a huge stop, but luckily with that holding call, the Tigers are kind of stopping themselves right now. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 19. You either have to take your shot right now and get the first down or get close to the first down marker and then go for it. But if they don't get any yards right here, you can most likely see a punt coming from the Tigers.
3:33, 3rd and 19. You got to expect they're going to take a shot here. Hennigan now.
The box is loaded for the Birds.
Hennigan in the backfield. Jones under center. Jones will toss to Hennigan up the left side, and a nice tackle in space for the Snowbirds. Chris Grody was all over that one, and they only gained 4 yards, so it'll bring up a 4th and 15.
Chris Grody coming around the edge, making a big play, big tackle right there. As you said, Patrick, going to be 4th and 15 right now for the Tigers. Almost can guarantee seeing a punt coming. Patrick, I want to know, can you feel your toes?
No, I cannot.
No, I cannot. I can't wait to go
I'll
warm
tell you
up.
What, halftime is going to be us just sitting in the press box.
Going in that press box, I can't wait.
And I think we got to send Luke Datum out here so he can feel the cold.
I think that's fair enough. I think we need to get him out here in his computer.
All right, here comes the punt. It is away, and it will go out of bounds. Not a great kick, and the Snowbirds will take over inside the 35-yard line of Hillman. So, Jack, plenty of time, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. You're down 8. How do you score here if you're the Snowbirds?
You know, obviously they can't really run the ball, but I'm not going to go to the handoff to Cordy is just taking a lot of time. I'm looking to either, give it to Kashoniak or, probably I'm going to Jeffers. I'm looking to put in quarterback. Looking at Jeffers in the quarterback position, direct snap to him, have everyone block for him right now.
Their touchdown drive, we saw a lot of quarterback keeps. going
it looks
either
like
direction.
It could be that right now. A lot of linemen. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
Direct snack to Jeffries. He's got
Lot
a
of
lot of
room.
blockers.
Jeffers down to the 20, inside the 20, and out of bounds near the 15-yard line. And I don't want to say we called it, Jack, but we called it.
We called it. They line up everyone right there. Direct snap to Jeffers. He's the one who's making great plays on offense. It's going to be a nice 15, 20-yard gain right there for the Birds.
There's just a lot of room on this field for the Snowbirds to work when they do that. And like you said, they put everyone up on the line. You have a bunch trip set to the right, and then you just give Brody the ball and let him get to the outside.
Yeah, and he runs that way, and you can see the St. Mary linemen just letting those guys go on the left side. They're going to come out in the exact same formation. Let's see if we get the same play right here. It's going to be a reverse to Cordy.
Cordy's got it.
Coming
looking
around
for
the outside.
Edge. He's not gonna
nice
get the
tackle
edge.
right there. Coming down and making a play.
And there's a little
There's
bit of
going
a
to be
scrum,
a
big
late flag right
thrown.
there. Let's see what the call is. That's going to be – who is that for the Birds out there?
I'll give you one guess. Chris Kashoniak over there. But, I mean, there
Kashoniak.
were 5 Hillman Tigers, so we'll see who they get this called on. It's going to be
the
a
referees
personal
are
foul.
coming together. Personal foul, no doubt. If this is against the Birds, this is the one time you don't want to have a personal foul call. This will kill your drive and your momentum that you have going right now.
The official that threw the flag wasn't close, so it's not like he could have heard something that was said. So unless there was something clear from Chris,
right,
I would think that this would have to be offsetting, Jack.
Or it could have been you could have seen, one push the other. Maybe the ref only saw the retaliation. But with penalties like that, you just can't retaliate.
Offsetting.
Penalties are offsetting is what they're saying over the loudspeaker. That's exactly what it's going to be is unsportsmanlike conduct against both teams. Snowbirds really lucky right now that penalty was offset. Hillman, it could have hurt them, but it would have hurt the Birds a whole lot more.
Yeah, you can't get an unsportsmanlike penalty when you're knocking on the door trying to tie the game.
Yeah. Handoff is to Cordy. He's got a lot of room up that side.
Close to the goal line, dives
He
at the
might have been
end.
in there.
They're going to say he was out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Snowbirds. And we got a couple of texts in here to our text line. Matt Nowicki says, as always, you guys sound great. Thanks, Matt. Anyway, we can get a clock up on the screen. We're working on it.
It's not in the budget yet, Matt.
So it'll be 1st and goal, 2:14 to play. The Snowbirds just got to punch it in here. I mean, I don't even
Smash mouth football.
Don't even hand it off. Just let Brody go 4 times under center and try to punch it in. They do hand it off, though, to Chris Kashoniak, and he will be stopped short. They'll mark his forward progress at about the 3-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and goal from there.
Short gain right there for Chris Kashoniak. A nice little stand right there for the Tigers. Going to bring down a 2nd and goal. But as you said, Patrick, it's got to be you're that close.
We have another text in from someone anonymously letting us know that Le'Veon Bell is signed with the Kansas City Chiefs, so he's not a free agent. Chris Kashoniak has a toss.
In.
He's in. 6 for the Birds, and it's a 2-point game, 1:41 to play.
And this is what I'm talking about, Patrick. I mean, you look at the St. Mary's side about not getting the energy. Chris Kashoniak scores a touchdown. No one on his team goes over to him and celebrates. They all run back to the huddle. You would have thought they would have just thrown an interception. I don't understand. You got to go over, celebrate with your team, get hyped up, celebrate together that you just got a touchdown. Big 2-point conversion coming up here for the Birds.
Trying to tie it, 1:41 to go, first half. Jeffers under center, Grody at the fullback position. It's a toss again to Kashoniak. He's going to find some space, but
He's
he
short.
is short. It's no good.
That's a big stop right there for the Tigers, Patrick. I mean, that 2-point conversion is huge, and now Hillman's going to have 1 minute and 41 seconds to drive the length of the field. Or I guess, I don't know where they're going to get the ball. They're going to be returning the kick. Don't know if the Snowbirds are going to be kicking short. Don't know if they're going deep. You never know from Coach O'Connell.
All right, so the Snowbirds still trail by 2, 1:41 to play in the first half. And Next Level Sandbag, are you looking for a way to protect your waterfront investment from high water levels and large waves?
Yes.
Look to Next Level Sandbag for help. They specialize in offering a temporary solution to a temporary problem at the fraction of the cost of other
Fraction
options.
of the cost.
Check them out on Facebook or give them a call. Next Level Sandbag. Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate. Do you need help buying or selling a home but not sure who to turn to? Your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates, Nancy Jacob and Leslie Burrows, are here to help. Don't wait. Call them today at 989-614-3327. thanks for letting us know that Le'Veon Bell signed with the Chiefs, but sorry if we're not totally on top of our NFL news. We are standing in 32-degree weather with the wind chill at 15 degrees, just trying to do our best to bring you Snowbird football.
Just trying to stay warm. Gosh, I feel so stupid. I didn't bring my gloves. I'm sitting there at my house before I come here like, you know what, I'm going to be in the booth. I don't need my gloves. And here I am wishing I would have had my gloves. Huge kick right there. Just goes out of bounds. Excellent kick right there for the Snowbirds. Nearly stayed in bounds. Just goes out of bounds at the last second right there. Hillman's going to have the ball at their own 35-yard line. Birds need a huge stop right here. 1 minute, 41 seconds left to go in this first half. Both teams, are they going to a locker room, Patrick, or do they have to just sit down in the end zone?
I hope they have somewhere warm to go.
I hope so, too. Well, I'd let them in the booth. Let's kick everyone out of the booth and get them in there.
As long as we can stay in the booth a second.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a timeout, early timeout there by the Snowbirds.
All right, they want a timeout. Maybe, Jack, it's just to pump these boys up.
Just to get them excited. I mean, a big part of momentum in the game is you get scored on. You see the other team hyped up. They're yelling, they're cheering. Talking a little trash. It's a little defeating, but. Chris Koshoniak, as you said right there, I mean, he's a humble guy. He's not going to be bragging and talking a whole lot, but he scores, and everyone from St. Mary's just goes back to the huddle. It's like he didn't even score. The boys got to run up and celebrate, and it'll look like they're happy that you just scored a touchdown. I mean, especially with Chris Koshoniak being such a senior leader for them.
Maybe it's a COVID
I don't know,
thing.
Patrick. Maybe it's a COVID thing. I sure hope not.
First,
Enough celebrating.
First and 10, 1:41 to play. Snowbirds will need a stop here. Remember, they get the ball to start the second half, and they trail by 2. Defense has to step up, and you got to be ready for the pass here. So Jones under center. He has it. He hands to Moulton off the left side. Ian Cool.
Wow.
Bringing the thunder.
And it looks like it's going to be a good handoff, and all of a sudden it just comes to a stop with Ian Cool wrapping him up, falling down. Big tackle right there. That's going to be a no gain. 2nd and 10. But if you're the Birds, I'm surprised they're still totally loaded in the box. Keister being the deepest one right now. But you have to be ready for that pass. You got to know it's coming out.
Hey, Chris Grody was in there big on that play too. Don't want to give all the credit to 55 because Chris made a nice play. So Jones under center, 1:10 to play in the first half. This time it's a toss to Hennigan around the right side, and he is stopped about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. And they will say, he got out of bounds on the far side?
Yeah, it looks like he got tackled out of bounds. Wind starting to pick up here, right in the face of Hillman, and that's just got to be tough. I mean, you're looking to pass the ball, but when the wind is coming in your face, and there's only been, 1 completed pass, 2 completed passes all night?
Alex, get that flag. Show the wind.
Can we get a shot of that flag?
We're gonna try to get that. The flag is just whipping just on the other side of midfield.
Yeah, look at the left side. The left side flag up top, Putty.
It's a handoff here, and there's gonna be a flag thrown in the middle of the play, stopped short of the first down. And with 55 seconds left, the clock stops. I mean, the wind is whipping. And I think this has got to be a holding on Hillman. It looked, well, at least it was in the area of holding, I'll say, as we see the Tigers start to back up.
I'm guessing that's what it's going to be, Patrick. If everyone can see that flag, you can see how windy it is right now. Totally affecting this game. I mean, a 2-point lead is a huge lead in a game like this. As you said, Patrick, or as I said earlier, in 8-man you see a lot of touchdowns. It's normally a shootout, but you said it right tonight. I can't see a lot of that happening.
No, I mean, there's just not going to be a lot of points. I mean, it's not like there still can't be some big plays. If you break a couple tackles, we've seen some defenders go down when a running back cuts, but you're not going to be slinging around for 200-300 yards passing tonight, that's for sure.
And we've seen it happen where, earlier, whether it was Jeffers or Koshoniak running, they had a cut that could lead to a big play, but they just slip up, and that's something you just can't see happening. So
we're under 30 seconds now. It's 3rd and 18. Jones is just going to hand this one off the left side, and the ball carrier gets out of bounds, and it will stop the clock with 21 seconds to go. That brings up a 4th down. It was Jeff Klein carrying it. And
looks like a timeout. The one ref says stop the clock. The other ref says keep it running. It is a timeout by Coach O'Connell.
We got a timeout by Gaylord.
And they've got a chance. I mean, Hillman, they're going to have to punt the ball right here.
And they got to punt it into the wind.
They got to punt it into the wind. St. Mary's right now, are they going to go for the block? They've been close on the last couple. Are they going to go for a Keister return? I mean, 16 seconds is a lot of time, Patrick. That's even enough time for them to get the punt, run it down, and have one more opportunity to score.
I think you send 7 guys in for the block. You send Keister back so we can down the ball really quickly. That way you have someone there to stop the clock, and then you just take a shot to the end zone and see what happens.
Yep, that's a good call.
So 16.7 to play.
I want to give a big shout out to Linda Pratt as well. Sitting out here, no gloves on, sitting in a sun chair, running the film for the Birds, no tripod. Let me borrow her rain jacket. What a woman.
Wow, that's dedication. So
it's a fake. Didn't see that coming.
And it is short, so it'll be Snowbird ball. Stop the clock, 8.3 seconds. So Snowbird football at the 40-yard line, Jack. You got time to take a shot.
You got time to take a shot. That's a risky play call right there by Hillman, but he was very close. I mean, I definitely did not see the fake coming because of how many yards they had to get. But that's a nice tackle there by the Birds. They are going to have one shot, maybe 2 if you can get a nice pass up the sideline and out of bounds. Nice little shot at the end zone. As the band comes out here, they're going to be giving us your halftime show coming up here. Band director rocking a nice mohawk there, Patrick.
Yeah, I mean that's a
that is a
look.
statement. that is a statement.
So 8.3 seconds. You gotta just take a shot, right? Maybe you have time for 2 if the first one's incomplete.
If it's incomplete, maybe get the ball up this. Maybe try and pass up the sideline quickly, get it out of bounds, but probably just go for 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone. I mean, when you got receivers like Cordy and Keister, you'd probably take those 2 over any other receivers or DBs in this conference. Just lob the ball up to them, see if they can make a play. As this half is the longest half ever.
It does feel like it. I'm so excited for halftime.
If I walk in there and if someone has a hand warmer ready for me, I'm gonna be so happy, Patrick. It's just the toes. Like, I can keep my hands in my pockets. You know, I got this nice flannel, this nice rain jacket. It's just the toes, man. Once my feet and my hands get cold, you know, I'm just whatever I'm doing, I'm pretty much done.
All right, here we go. 8 seconds. Chris Kashoniak has it, drops back.
He's got Cordy.
Left. Now to his right. The pass is...
Oh, he had a chance. Cordy had a chance.
It was a tip drill, and Cordy almost
ball was
had it.
right there. I'd love to see the replay. It looked like he could have reached out and grabbed it, but falls incomplete. Looks like the ball was almost purposely tipped to him the way that worked out. 2.6 seconds left. I want to keep in mind, too, that the Birds have the wind at their back. Who's he going to? Is he going to Cordy? Is he going to Keister? Where's it going to be coming from?
Kashoniak drops the snap. He picks it up, scrambles to his right, throws it as far as he can.
He's
for
wide
Cordy.
open. He dropped it. Oh, my gosh.
Conrad Cordy was open. It went through the breadbasket. Otherwise, it could have been 6 for the Snowbirds, but that's the end of the first half. Hey, the good news is we get to go to the press box to warm up. These 2 teams, hopefully they both get to warm up too. But after 2 quarters of play, it's the home Tigers 14 and your Snowbirds 12. We'll be back in 15 minutes with the second half on Next Level Broadcasting.
Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and experience. If you're struggling with anything vision related, don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and experience our friendly and experienced staff for yourself. We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs, but did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. Make It Mine Design is Gaylord's home for all your creative screen printing. Whether it's a custom t-shirt, a hoodie sweatshirt, or a school-themed mask, Make It Mine Design has got you covered. Literally. They're capable of bringing your artwork to life while giving you the best options. They're proud to be the official clothing sponsor of Next Level Broadcasting. We're rocking their printed apparel right now. But don't just take our word for it. Experience for yourself what Make It Mine Design is all about on Facebook or visit their shop on Old 27 South in Gaylord.
Interactive entertainment is taking the world by storm. Travel to a medieval castle, a safari in Kenya, the Mad Hatter's backward world, or immerse yourself in the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, all at Petoskey's No Way Out escape rooms. If you are ready to put your group's brains, wits, and skills to the ultimate test, then book your experience today at NoWayOut.com. You can also check out No Way Out's brand new Walking Fall Clue Hunt Adventures. No Way Out Escape Room wants you to know that it follows all CDC mandates of sanitation protocols to ensure a fun and safe environment this fall. No Way Out Escape Room.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today. If you're looking for your dream home or nervous to purchase your first home, then you need to contact Leslie Burrows and Nancy Jacob, your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates. They're a real estate tandem you can trust. And after serving Northern Michigan and all the surrounding areas for over 30 years, there is nothing that they haven't seen. If you're making a long-term commitment to real estate investment, why wouldn't you seek the counsel of long-term, proud, and proven agents? They're here to help you make the right move. Call Nancy at 989-614-3327 or Leslie at 989-614-1114.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and experience. If you're struggling with anything vision related, don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and experience our friendly and experienced staff for yourself. We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. Make It Mine Design is Gaylord's home for all your creative screen printing. Whether it's a custom t-shirt, a hoodie sweatshirt, or a school-themed mask, Make It Mine Design has got you covered. Literally. They're capable of bringing your artwork to life while giving you the best options. They're proud to be the official clothing sponsor of Next Level Broadcasting. We're rocking their printed apparel right now. But don't just take our word for it. Experience for yourself what Make It Mine Design is all about on Facebook or visit their shop on Old 27 South in Gaylord.
Interactive entertainment is taking the world by storm. Travel to a medieval castle, a safari in Kenya, the Mad Hatter's backward world, or immerse yourself in the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, all at Petoskey's No Way Out escape rooms. If you are ready to put your group's brains, wits, and skills to the ultimate test, then book your experience today at nowayout.com. You can also check out No Way Out's brand new Walking Fall Clue Hunt Adventures. No Way Out Escape Room wants you to know that it follows all CDC mandates of sanitation protocols to ensure a fun and safe environment this fall. No Way Out Escape Room.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today. If you're looking for your dream home or nervous to purchase your first home, then you need to contact Leslie Burrows and Nancy Jacob, your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates. They're a real estate tandem you can trust. And after serving Northern Michigan and all the surrounding areas for over 30 years, there is nothing that they haven't seen. If you're making a long-term commitment to real estate investment, why wouldn't you seek the counsel of long-term, proud, and proven agents? They're here to help you make the right move. Call Nancy at 989-614-3327 or Leslie at 989-614-1114.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and experience. If you're struggling with anything vision related, don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and experience our friendly and experienced staff for yourself. We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs. But did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. Make It Mine Design is Gaylord's home for all your creative screen printing. Whether it's a custom t-shirt, a hoodie sweatshirt, or a school-themed mask, Make It Mine Design has got you covered. Literally. They're capable of bringing your artwork to life while giving you the best options. They're proud to be the official clothing sponsor of Next Level Broadcasting. We're rocking their printed apparel right now. But don't just take our word for it. Experience for yourself what Make It Mine Design is all about on Facebook or visit their shop on Old 27 South in Gaylord.
Interactive entertainment is taking the world by storm. Travel to a medieval castle, a safari in Kenya, the Mad Hatter's backward world, or immerse yourself in the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, all at Petoskey's No Way Out escape rooms. If you are ready to put your group's brains, wits, and skills to the ultimate test, then book your experience today at nowayout.com. You can also check out No Way Out's brand new Walking Fall Clue Hunt Adventures. No Way Out Escape Room wants you to know that it follows all CDC mandates of sanitation protocols to ensure a fun and safe environment this fall. No Way Out Escape Room.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today. If you're looking for your dream home or nervous to purchase your first home, then you need to contact Leslie Burrows and Nancy Jacob, your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates. They're a real estate tandem you can trust. And after serving Northern Michigan and all the surrounding areas for over 30 years, there is nothing that they haven't seen. If you're making a long-term commitment to real estate investment, why wouldn't you seek the counsel of long-term, proud, and proven agents? They're here to help you make the right move. Call Nancy at 989-614-3327 or Leslie at 989-614-1114.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Vision Source and Gaylord Eye Care are proud to be offering their services to local communities across northern Michigan. With locations in Gaylord, Boyne City, and Bel Air, they're committed to serving you and providing a trusted source of credentials and experience. If you're struggling with anything vision related, don't hesitate to schedule a consultation and experience our friendly and experienced staff for yourself. We all know that Jimmy John's is everyone's go-to option for freaky fast subs, but did you know that they're unveiling new menu options? That's right, Jimmy John's new menu has something for everyone and is a great way to feed the whole family. So, whether you're watching the big game, hard at work, or taking the family out to eat, Jimmy John's wants to make finding a gourmet sandwich easy. The crew of Next Level Broadcasting trusts their pregame meals to Jimmy John's, and you should too, at Jimmy John's in Gaylord. Make It Mine Design is Gaylord's home for all your creative screen printing. Whether it's a custom t-shirt, a hoodie sweatshirt, or a school-themed mask, Make It Mine Design has got you covered. Literally. They're capable of bringing your artwork to life while giving you the best options. They're proud to be the official clothing sponsor of Next Level Broadcasting. We're rocking their printed apparel right now. But don't just take our word for it. Experience for yourself what Make It Mine Design is all about on Facebook or visit their shop on Old 27 South in Gaylord.
Interactive entertainment is taking the world by storm. Travel to a medieval castle, a safari in Kenya, the Mad Hatter's backward world, or immerse yourself in the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle, all at Petoskey's No Way Out escape rooms. If you are ready to put your group's brains, wits, and skills to the ultimate test, then book your experience today at NoWayOut.com. You can also check out No Way Out's brand new Walking Fall Clue Hunt adventures. No Way Out Escape Room wants you to know that it follows all CDC mandates of sanitation protocols to ensure a fun and safe environment this fall. No Way Out Escape Room.
Are you interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today. If you're looking for your dream home or nervous to purchase your first home, then you need to contact Leslie Burrows and Nancy Jacob, your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates. They're a real estate tandem you can trust. And after serving northern Michigan and all the surrounding areas for over 30 years, there is nothing that they haven't seen. If you're making a long-term commitment to real estate investment, why wouldn't you seek the counsel of long-term, proud, and proven agents? They're here to help you make the right move. Call Nancy at 989-614-3327 or Leslie at 989-614-1114.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Look at him for the. We're live now.
We're live right now, baby.
Look at him for the countdown.
He just gave me the his countdown was, okay, you're on. Are we on? No. Okay, you're on now.
We're winging it here tonight. From
There's a
Hillman High
lot
School.
going. It looks like the setup we kind of have, Patrick. It reminds me of like I just had this idea. Hey, you guys want to go cover this game tonight in Hillman? You guys are like, sure, let's go do it. And I'm like, okay. And I just went at like an old church I used to go to and grabbed up what equipment I could on this table and just showed up and said, all right, let's do it. That's what our setup looks like right now.
Hey, we really appreciate you tuning in. If you want to get some words in yourself on the broadcast, shoot me a text. Let me know who you are, where you're watching from, and shoot me a text. The number's there on your screen. So the Snowbirds down 2. Jack, one key for the Snowbirds offense here in the second half. What can they do to get some more points on the board?
They just got to be run the ball consistently. They cannot shoot themselves in the foot. Offensively, first of all, they have to recover this kick. They got to get the ball to Jeffers. Right now, he's been carrying the load, doing a great job for him. You just have to be consistent running the ball. Got to get at least 2 to 3 yards per play, as it's going to be an onside kick.
It's fielded by the Snowbirds, and
that's going to be Gavin Bevel with the nice recovery.
Nice tackle there in open field, too, for the Hillman Tigers. So the Snowbirds take over just inside their own 40-yard line. 11:56 to go here in the second half. And, Jack Cordy, I'm going to be watching the clock a lot in the second half.
Watching the clock, hoping it runs down. But good news, folks, the temperature has changed. It's now about 55 degrees outside, and the wind has died down. So we're doing much better.
There's no wind, and it's 70 degrees and sunny.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. It's a little colder. It's a little colder, but, we are tough. We are St. Mary's strong.
The good news is that I can feel my toes again after spending the halftime break in the press box.
Yes.
So Jeffers will start the second half in the gun. He hands to Cordy, and Cordy turns the corner up the left side, breaks a tackle, and he's near the first down marker. He has it, and then some, and Cordy breaks all the tackles, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it.
Huge gain right there.
Wow, where do they mark it?
The referee is...
Okay, all the way. Nice run, Conrad Cordy, all the way down to the 37 of Hillman.
That's a great run right there. Conrad Cordy up the left side. Looked like he was going to be brought down. Looked like he was going to run out of bounds, but able to stay in bounds, break some tackles. There's a holding call against the Birds.
What? I didn't even see a flag down there.
I did not see a flag either, but that is the call. Coach O'Connell out here looking for an explanation from the referees.
10 yards from the spot will be first down. So, I mean, if the flag's down here.
So check that run. That is, there's a lot of players out there. You see a lot of guys not having gloves on right now. That has got to be affecting the quarterbacks and receivers and running backs quite a bit. Jeffers in the shotgun. Look for the direct snap and run to him.
Here it comes our way, Jack, over the right side.
He's got a lot of room once again.
Turns the corner. Nice blocking up the right side, and Jeffers has a Snowbird first down. So a 12-yard gain for Brody, and that really was their bread and butter in the first half. When they got big chunk plays, it was that exact formation, and Brody just keeping himself running up the right side.
Well, right now he's the answer. I mean, he's making great cuts on this field, playing to the conditions, as I've been saying over and over again, sounding like a broken record. As they're going to run the same formation, this time it's set up to the left side. It could be another direct snap.
Brody
That's
has
exactly what they're going to get, but that's a nice play.
Breaks a
Jeffers.
tackle. Brody gets 5, and he stays in bounds and finally knocked out after a 7-yard carry. So breaking some tackles, and Brody Jeffers puts the Snowbirds in good position here on a 2nd and short.
And that's a great stiff arm there by Jeffers. One of the Tigers able to come up through the middle. Missed what number that was, but Jeffers able to get the stiff arm and get 8 yards out of that play. What was going to be a loss for 1 or 2 yards turned into a positive yardage of 8. So excellent job there by Jeffers. Going to be 2nd down and 2.
Getting these yards back that were erased on the first carry from Cordy after the holding play. This one's going to be handed to Conrad, and he cuts back upfield. He's got a 1st down and more for the Snowbirds, tackled at the 36-yard line. And the Snowbirds have a nice drive cooking here with less than a minute gone here in the first half. And Hillman needs a timeout, and I don't blame him. I mean,
he is not happy.
Have been able to run at will, and Coach Cody Allen needs a timeout. That'll give us a chance to thank some of our second half sponsors here for the Snowbirds on Next Level Broadcasting. Hey, Jimmy John's, do you need to cure your hunger in a freaky fast way? Head over to Jimmy John's of Gaylord for mouth-watering gourmet sandwiches without the wait time or hassle. On Jimmy John's. J&J Construction. Everyone has a vision for their perfect dream home, but the process of building it can be so tiresome. If that's you, you need to have J&J Construction make your dreams a reality. Make It Mine Design. Looking for a way to express your creative talents or find some school spirit gear? Head on over to Make It Mine Design for all of your screen printing and embroidery needs. Check them out on Facebook at Make It Mine Design. And Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate. Need help buying or selling a home but not sure who to turn to? Your local Berkshire Hathaway affiliates, Nancy Jacob and Leslie Burrows, are here to help. Don't wait. Call them today, 989-614-3327. The timeout huddles break. Less than a minute gone here in the second half. Snowbirds trail by 2, but they're driving. 1st and 10 from the Hillman 36-yard line. It'll be Chris Koshoniak in the gun, standing at the 40-yard line, and this time Chris takes it himself to the left. He cuts back upfield.
He's
got a
open.
1st
He's
down.
gone.
20, 15, 10, 5. It is a touchdown. Chris Koshoniak and the Snowbirds take the lead. A 35-yard scamper for the senior QB.
And that's what you need to see, some energy out of the Snowbirds right there. Chris Koshoniak scores, players up there to celebrate, but excellent play right there for the Birds. It's the direct snap to the quarterback, run it to the left, run it to the right, whichever side is loaded. Working very well for them right now. This time they put Koshoniak in the shotgun. He runs up to the middle, cuts it back to the right, and there was no one there. He's in the end zone very easily right now for the Birds.
They need
now
this
it's 18-14. You're right,
Go
Patrick.
back
They
up
need
6.
this.
Brody Jeffers will take the snap in the shotgun. He hands to Conrad Cordy, cuts it up the middle. He scampers into the end zone. 2-point conversion good. Conrad Cordy with 2, and the Snowbirds lead is 6. So, Jack, it took 60 seconds, and it's exactly what the Snowbirds needed.
Putty, get that paper. Putty. He gets paid for more than camera work. He's also the paper gatherer.
Thanks, Alex.
Security Wenzel caught lacking right there. He's not even over here right now. I feel very prone. But excellent job right there by the Birds. Conrad Cordy getting a little redemption after dropping the catch to end the first half. Getting redemption with a big run up the sideline right there and able to get in for the 2-point conversion. Snowbirds bounce back. They're now up by 6. 14-20, 11 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Patrick, what better start could you have needed if you're the Birds?
No, I mean, and they did it exactly with how they did it in that first half, just quarterback keepers. It was Jeffers and Koshoniak. You load one side, like you said, Jack, with the trips to the left or the right, and everybody in this area on this field knows where it's going, but it's still, you find those cutback lanes, and Chris did a nice job there finding that cutback lane, and then he was gone for the 35-yard score. Onside kick here?
Onside kick could be coming right here, but the Birds also need to get a stop, to keep that momentum. You score, you get a stop right here, and you are right back in control of this game. You can run the ball, you can waste time. It's a nice recovery right there. That's 2 in a row for number 11.
Yeah, that's A.J. Jones, their quarterback, sophomore quarterback. Nice job that time by A.J. to get on it. So the Hillman Tigers will only have 50 yards to go to try to answer that score from St. Mary's.
And, folks, I just want to say, the weather not only affects the players, but it affects the announcers as well. I'm having a little bit trouble pronouncing all the words correctly. You know what I'm saying, Patrick?
You know what we didn't do? We didn't do our vocal warm-ups again at halftime.
Dang it.
The quick brown fox jumped over.
The lazy brown dog.
It's a handoff here up the right side, and Snowbirds get to him after about a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 right there, handoff up to the right side.
The give was to Moulton.
Moulton with a nice carry up the right side. He has been the workhorse offensively for the Tigers.
Yeah, Moulton and Hannigan, I mean, really, and that's all the Tigers do. They just basically run off tackle to the right or the left. And here's another one up to the left. He cuts back, and he gets about 2. Nice job in there for the Snowbirds. Ian Cool, of course.
And a great job by
Cordy in there as well.
Cool and Cordy coming in, getting a tackle right there. It's going to bring it up about 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. But Dominic Keister rushed right at the middle, just missed Moulton. Would have been a big loss right there, but it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Big conversion right here.
Snowbirds looking for a stop. Ball on their side of midfield at the 44-yard line, 3rd and 4. Handoff to the right side. It's Moulton, and he's going to be really close to that first down marker. It should be right at the 40-yard line, and they will say it's 4th down, just short of the marker. So the Snowbirds have a chance to get a turnover on downs with a big defensive push.
And this is big right now, Patrick. Snowbirds up by 6. Both teams need this. The Tigers need this to get some points on the board. St. Mary needs this stop to get back in control of the time of possession. Big conversion right here.
9.5 to go in the second quarter. Jones under center. He hands it up the right side, and making a nice cutback for the first down and more is number 30, London Ashes. And he has a first down at the 35-yard line.
And that's an excellent run, busting it through the middle, getting a lot more than just the inches that they needed. Going to be a 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the St. Mary 35-yard line.
This is more of the pace that we saw that first quarter going, Jack. Hillman it takes them a few plays to get that first down. They use their 3rd downs, but they ate up 6 minutes of clock on their first drive of the game, and they're looking to do the same on this one. So it's 1st and 10, Snowbird 35, Jones under center. And the handoff is to London Ashitz again, and he has about 3 yards. So, I mean, 3 yards does get the job done. If you run 4 plays for 3 yards, you get your first down, Jack. So it's just that pace that Hillman is comfortable with.
Well, you're right, and that's the pace of what they're controlling right now. Hillman, they're getting 3-4 yard gains each possession. Maybe it comes to a 3rd down, maybe it comes to the 4th down, but they're converting right there. The Birds have, they have a big play offense. So rather than beat you on a lot of little plays, they try and beat you on the big plays. So props to Hillman right now, just running the ball down the throat, except for that play right there. A lot of Birds converge on the tackle, gang tackle up the middle by number 30. Number 30, the mystery man.
I don't have a 30. It was Ballinger and
don't have a 30.
Ian Cool, Pat Ballinger, and Chris Grody were up there for the Snowbirds.
3rd and 5. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
One game, though, on the sideline is Sean Hennigan, the junior back for the Tigers. He looks like he's working out a left leg injury. That was a false start. No call. Toss to the left-hand side, and nice job stringing that play out. Great effort by number 10, Chris Kashoniak. Gets a big tackle, and they stop him for about a gain of a half yard.
Excellent pursuit right there by the Snowbirds. Nowhere to go on the toss. Very surprised that there was a no call on the false start. It was very obvious there's going to be a stoppage in play.
I think just for the running out of bounds.
Okay.
This official is very conscientious of his signals to the box for the clock.
That's exactly what you want,
We
Patrick.
like it, absolutely. So under 8 minutes now to go, second quarter. It is 4th and 4. Big play here for the Snowbirds. Jones is under center. The give us to Ashitz. No, he keeps it. He's going to look to pass. Jones throws it up. It is knocked down. Brody Jeffers on the pass breakup for the Snowbirds, and it's a 1st and 10 after the turnover on downs. That's a big play for the sophomore Jeffers, and it's a Snowbird football.
Big play for the sophomore. You said it exactly like Patrick. Just letting his football IQ do the work. He understands it's a 4th down. Could have been a run up the middle. Could have been a run to Moulton on the left side, which we've seen all night. But instead it's a pass. We haven't seen very many passes, and Jeffers does a nice job of locking down the coverage. Nowhere to go. The Snowbirds had nice coverage deep, and it's a turnover on downs.
And I love that, Jack, because it's 4th and 4, and every play this half and most of the game has been a run, but the Snowbirds defensive backs were in proper position, and here's this setup. You got to think it's coming to the right. Nope, they're going to reverse to Conrad Cordy. He finds some space up the right side, gets 5 yards, breaks a tackle. He's got the first down and more. 20 yards for Conrad, and finally dragged down at the 45-yard line of the Tigers. And a big play for Conrad, just dragging that Tiger Jeff Klein finally brought him down. They'll mark him at the 46.
Nice design play right there. You know, when you see a reverse like that, usually expected on a third or fourth down when the defense is not expecting it, but it comes there on the first down. St. Mary's just doing a nice job of driving the ball right now. Got to keep this momentum going. Jeffers in the shotgun.
He has it. He hands to Conrad Cordy. Tries to cut back up the middle, but there was nice job in there by 34, Dawson Abeldinger, the senior defensive tackle, makes the play on Cordy. He had a cutback lane, Jack, but he just got tangled up.
He had it there, and they're there all night with the whole line moving to the left. You know, the whole line, when Cordy makes that cut in the middle, the Tigers aren't able to bounce back to the middle right away because of the conditions of the field. So the Birds have been doing an excellent job taking advantage of the field.
Jeffers has it, fakes to Cordy. He's going to look to pass, rolling left. Jeffers throws for Dom Keister. He has it!
Wow.
First down on the completed pass to Dom Keister. And it's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Rolling to your left, Jack. The sophomore QB, not an easy throw to make, and not an easy catch for Dom Keister either. There's still a little mist in the air. The football's wet from being on the ground. Just a nice play for Brody and Dom there.
Couldn't have said it better, Patrick. Beautiful throw, rolling to the left, crossed his body over to the right side. Jeffers is making great plays for this team. He remains in the shotgun.
He's got it now. Hands it to Cordy up the left side, looking for the edge. Now he'll cut back. Finds a little crease, but nice gang tackling there for the Tigers. So it'll be 2nd and long for St. Mary's. Less than 7 to go in the 3rd quarter.
That's a nice pursuit there by the Tigers, and they're getting a nice idea when you got Jeffers in the shotgun, Cordy to the right, Kashoniak to the left. Almost every time it's gone on a handoff to Cordy to the left side. So
they'll give him 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. This time Chris Kashoniak in the shotgun. 3 receivers out to his right side. We'll see if Chris keeps it. He does. They set some blocks to the outside. Chris has a crease, and he's gone! Touchdown, Snowbirds! Chris Kashoniak! And the Snowbirds' lead is 12 with 6.5 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Huge running back by Chris Kashoniak, and he is just, it looks like he's got faster since the first half right there. He is just running super hard. Normally it looks like he's running in slow motion, doing a little cuts, but I think Kashoniak is now realizing how fast of a player he is as he comes up in between 2 defenders. Normally he tries to make a miss, but he just has the speed, the quick step to split right in between them. Nice block on the edge by Conrad Cordy.
I got to say, Conrad and Jeffers, great blocking out there on the right side. They opened up a huge crease for Chris to go run right through, and they deserve the credit on that touchdown just as much as Chris. So they'll go for 2. Brody Jeffers will take the snap. He hands it off, and Chris will get in there. He's got another 2 for the Snowbirds, and their lead is 14. It's 28-14, and what a start to this half for St. Mary's.
Excellent start right now, Patrick. As you said, 28-14. The Birds are able to bounce back and smack the Tigers right in the mouth. Their seniors and the sophomores playing huge for them. Conrad with huge runs right there. Keister with a great catch. Jeffers with great throws, making great tackles. And Kashoniak is able to get the 2-point conversion and show off his speed right there on the touchdown. So, you know, the 4 key players for the Birds right now are just playing excellent. And if you're Coach O'Connell, you couldn't have won. There's no way this quarter could be going any better for you right now.
What's crazy is that, Jack, we talk about this formation with the receivers out to the right side and you load it heavy, and everyone knows where the ball is going. And even on that play, you knew Chris was going to the right, but it's just such great blocking on the edge by Cordy and Jeffers. And even when you know it's coming, you can't stop it because of that blocking scheme. So well done by St. Mary's.
Right, and what they're doing is they're just saying forget the 2-3 guys that are on the left side, and everyone else is going to find a guy. I mean, every time they go in that formation, there's a direct snap. It looks like it's going to be a wide-open touchdown every time. So good play design there by Coach O'Connell. We're going to have Keister.
Yeah, kick it deep here if I'm the Snowbirds. Just kick it deep and make Hillman go a long way. You got a 2-possession lead, and they will kick it deep. It lands at about the 30-yard line, but it goes out of bounds.
And you know why does it matter? If you kick it out of bounds, try and go for the ball, they're going to get it at the 40. Kick a normal onside kick, they're going to get the ball at about the 40 anyway, so you got to live with that.
I think the idea would be to kick it long and keep it in bounds.
Yes,
just
ideally.
Didn't get the execution there.
Ideally right there, but the special teams for St. Mary's, I mean, you don't want to see when they were playing Pellston, they were coming right back in the game, they had momentum going their way, and then they try and get the onside kick, and they give up a touchdown run. You just don't want to see that happen again for the Birds. Hillman needs to bounce back right now. Momentum is not going their way. The mist is starting to pick up on the field right now. In that same quarterback under center, 2 running backs behind him. The box loaded for the Birds. It's going to be a reverse.
It's
wide open to the outside. No contain
here
for the Birds.
Cordy will knock him out at the 45-yard line, but a nice run by Jeffrey Klein, the junior. Nice reverse action, and Hillman has a little bit of momentum back.
And that's the corner right there. I don't know who's on that right side for the Birds, but just gets sucked down on the fake handoff to the right. That leads it wide open coming up the left side for the Tigers.
Well-designed play there. Nice play call, and they brought it out at the right time. That's a big first down run for the Tigers. Jones goes under center. He'll hand it off the right side to Ashitz, and nothing doing there. Ooh, I do not want to be grabbed by Dylan Cool and then smoked by Acevedo and Koshoniak.
No. Yeah. Well, when Ian Cool grabs you, there really is nowhere for you to go. I mean, you talk about a sticky fly trap. You know, the fly lands right there, and there's just nowhere to go. Once you make that choice, there's nowhere to go. So Ian Cool right now playing great. I mean, that's a big stop right there. It's not. I mean, it's the first down. If you're able to leave them at a short gain, you're way better off defensively.
Fake toss, hand up the middle. Nice little cutback here for Ashitz, but not a lot of room after that. Ian gives him a little extra. Brody Jefferson there coming up off the bottom of the tackle was Conrad Cordy.
Yeah, and that's a nice job by Cordy, diving in, grabbing the legs of the Tiger running back right there, and he's able to go nowhere as Ian Cool dips down to tie his shoe right now. Hopefully he can get it done fairly quickly. It's going to be A.J. Jones, the sophomore, coming out to give Hillman the play. This is a 3rd and 6 right here. Could see a pass coming, could be a run, but the Birds need to limit them to a short or no gain.
All right, Jones hands it off. Oh, they had 3 Snowbirds in the backfield, but it was handed off. He got rid of it. Wow. Pat Ballinger smoked A.J. Jones, and he's in there along with, that's number 60, Noah Ruth. Okay, we haven't called his name in the first half. I like what Coach O'Connell does here. You get Ruth in the game, you put him over the ball at nose tackle, you put Ian Cool over the left guard and Pat Ballinger over the right guard, so now you're eating up all 3 sides. That way, because I think what was happening in the first half, Jack, they're running to the left side where Chris Grody was. Not enough sides, I don't think, for this line. So you put Ruth in there on the nose tackle, and then you got Ballinger and Cool. So a bigger defensive line for the Snowbirds, and I think it's worked to their advantage here.
It's working for them right now. They need it right now.
4th and 3. Hand off to the right side. It's Ashitz. It's going to be close to the marker. A
That's
lot
really
of white
close
jerseys
again.
there. It'll depend
Looks
on
like
the
it might be
spot.
short from the referee's mark. Looks like it is going to be short. It's going to be 4th down. Excellent job there by the Snowbirds, Patrick. I think you called it. Excellent adjustment at halftime. For O'Connell puts 3 big old boys right there on the front line, and right now they're doing an excellent job. You know, Hillman was able to just hand it off to Moulton, run it up the left side, and they had success all night. Hillman ran a couple reverses right there and had some success, but some nice tackles, and the Birds just playing very, very well right now. They're going to have the ball 4 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. St. Mary's coming back in this quarter. They're going to have Conrad wide to the right, Koshoniak in the shotgun.
5 down lineman. Koshoniak has it. He'll keep, runs between tackles. He has almost 10 yards. We'll call it 9, just short of the marker. And, Jack, you're right. Chris seems to be running a little bit more north and south with a little bit more speed here in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a talking to or maybe he saw his film and noticed how much he cuts. But, you know, when you play, you know, the first game of the year, you play Central Lake, and St. Mary's is just dominating them. And, you know, the games where they did dominate, Chris is able to make all those cuts. He's able to move in, like, slow motion, making those cuts, making defenders miss. But once you get into these better teams like Pelston and Hillman, I mean, they have pursuit coming their way. So, like you said, Koshoniak doing a nice job running north and south. He's going to remain in the quarterback spot.
They go 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Koshoniak will step back, handles the snap. He's going to look to pass over the middle. Conrad Cordy over his head. There was a flag coming in from the center judge. So we'll see. We'll wait on the marker. And, Jack, one guy that we do not give enough credit to is Logan Cherry, the center. And he's got that one of those jobs where if he does a good job, you don't really talk about him. If he does a bad job, that's all you talk about. So I just wanted to say, Logan Cherry, for the most part, the quarterback center exchanges really all year have been rock solid for Logan in these 2 quarterbacks. And he's working with 2 different quarterbacks. So pretty impressive for Logan.
You're right, Patrick. As you said, he's in the janitor position, the kind of position where it's only noticed if you're not doing your job. But he has been doing his job. There was only 1 snap that was a little mistimed tonight, but even in these conditions like this, it could be so tough. I mean, I'm talking about how the quarterback, running back, receivers are the ones that have to deal with these conditions. But, you know, you're dealing with blocking, your fingers are getting jammed between pads, and you have to snap it off every time. It's got to be tough.
So it'll be 2nd and we'll call it 2nd and 10. And
interesting spot with losing 10 yards.
Koshoniak in the gun, looks to his right. Oh, he dropped the football, and they got to get on it. Did a Snowbird get on it? They did. We'll run the clock. Really heads-up play there by, we'll see who comes up with it, of course.
Very, very surprised to see St. Mary's pass the ball 2 plays in a row after their running has been so successful for them, and that's what's got them in this lead. Now with them passing and that drop right there, it's going to bring up a big 3rd down.
Especially with more precipitation falling. I mean, the ball is wet, so you'd think
Interesting play calling.
Yeah. 3:05 to play, 3rd quarter. Snowbirds, 14-point lead. Daniel Powers was the bird who fell on that ball. So Chris Kashoniak will stay in the shotgun. And again, Jack Hill looked to pass, but a lot of pressure. He escapes it, though, looks downfield. He'll keep cut up the middle, makes a man miss, and he has the Snowbird first down. What a scamper and a late
and a
flag.
very late call. I can't believe the referee threw that flag. Big block there by Jeffers.
3 flags. Every official threw the flag.
Very surprising. Jeffers came in and laid the wood on one of the players. I don't know if it was a dirty hit. It looked pretty clean to me. It is definitely going to be against Jeffers, though. And that's going to bring the Snowbirds back.
It's just one of those things, Jack, and I'd have to go back and look at it on the tape, but you don't need that hit. I mean, your teammate just picked up the first down. Even if it was a clean hit, it's just –
oh, he's calling a block in the back.
Okay, so they're going to back him up 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it'll be 3rd and
the referee just said it's going to be 4th down. Let's see what it's actually going to be.
First down?
I don't know how it works. I don't know if since he got the first down and it is going to be a first down. Wow. So he must have, since he got the first down and the flag was past the first down line, they give it to you, but then back it up. I mean, you catch a break right there if you're St. Mary's.
Call. I think if the flag is after the play, maybe, but because he gained the first down with the help of the block in the back, I would think
it's a pass. Keister's wide open. Oh, that's a
underthrown.
I don't know why St. Mary's is throwing the ball so much right now. They have dominated on the runs in the second half. They open and then they come out after scoring 2 times in a row to throwing the ball all over the field. Nearly an interception right there. Kashoniak with the fumble nearly turned the ball over. With the mist picking up, you're surprised to see O'Connell making these calls, but he's the coach. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Well, and especially with the rain. I mean,
it's just go back to just direct snap to Jeffers, direct snap to Kashoniak.
You have a 2-score lead. I mean, maybe he's just trying to extend this lead quickly, but again, they go now they'll put Keister on the line as a tight end. Chris Kashoniak's back. He'll hand it to Conrad Cordy, cuts up the middle, nothing there.
And that's just that play right there. It takes way too long. I mean, Jeffers is getting the snap. Conrad Cordy's coming to the left. Kashoniak is coming to the right. And it just takes so long. It's given the Hillman defenders time to run in. And now it's going to be a 3rd down and long. Timeout, St. Mary's. Good call. Coach O'Connell does not look happy.
No, he's meeting this whole offensive line 10 yards onto the field. But
we're going to thank some sponsors right here. Patrick O'Connor. His clipboard is wet, blowing all over the place.
You know, if I was really a seasoned broadcaster, I would have laminated these advertisements. Maybe next time. the next time I'm calling a game in the rain outside.
Okay, good call, Patrick.
I'll have them laminated. Hey, Schultz's Party Store is your best bet for finding all the items you need to get ready to watch tonight's live stream. Marker Farms, located just outside of Elmira, has been producing their special potatoes since 1915. Family owned and operated, and a guarantee of the best potatoes around. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in tonight and for all the Snowbird football games, and we want to remind you that you can subscribe to our channel, Next Level Broadcasting, on YouTube. We will be covering the rest of the Snowbird playoff run here for their football team. And then, Jack, we're pretty excited about that basketball season coming up, too.
Oh, I cannot wait. Can't wait to coach those boys. Can't see it. Cannot wait to see them play this year. I'm getting a nice little taste of it watching them play football.
All right, 3rd and 11, 2:07 to play, 3rd quarter. They send Cordy in motion. It's going to be Chris Kashoniak, looks to pass up the left side. It is complete, and rolling around there on the completion. Was it Dom Keister? No, Keister's on this side.
Looks like that was Jeffers.
It Jeffers?
Yeah, and Jeffers is just your go-to guy. If you're rolling out to the left, you need a little bit of a gain right there. I'm just having Jeffers run a nice little curl, nice little out. I'm throwing in the ball. He makes plays. He has a high IQ, catches the ball almost every single time. So Jeffers is the go-to guy. It's going to bring up a much-needed 4th and 4 right now for the Birds. Jeffers over to the sideline, getting at the play call.
1.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 4th and 4. Jack, just run it.
And that looks like what they're going to do. They're going to have Kashoniak in the shotgun.
Chris
That's
has
exactly what it's going to be.
They're going to run to the right side. He's got to make a couple guys miss. He's not going to get there, Jack. I think they've figured out this play.
Yeah, well, Cordy and Keister right there ran up the right side, but forgot about the outside linebacker that was able to come up and make the play right there. That was just a missed block right there, miscommunication. Hillman able to get a big stop right there. Now they're going to have the ball first down and 10 right at the St. Mary's 47-yard line. That's exactly what you needed if you're Hillman. If you're the head coach, you can't be happier.
You got the Snowbirds playing behind the sticks after a penalty, and then you got the stop that you needed. So they will have 76 seconds left in this third quarter to try to get some more points on the board or get a drive going. It's Jones under center, and
that's got to be a false start. I'd be very surprised if they call it.
Snowbirds,
they just get the calling encroachment again.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's going to be the second time in a row that both players have jumped, and they call it on the defense. Very surprising that is going to be the play call. Once again, I'm very surprised. That's twice in a row, Patrick. I'm very surprised.
Saying that the Snowbird defensive lineman's making the offensive lineman move. But so 1st and 5, a little counter play, fakes the handoff, and then he gives it up the left side. And the Snowbirds are in on that one. Koshoniak and Cordy on the stop. Number 44, Owen Moulton, gets a carry up the left side.
Good blocking by the Tiger line right there. Able to give Jones and Moulton time to fake the handoff and then give it back to Moulton. Good job right there by the offensive line. Going to be 2nd and 2 for the Tigers.
Jones under center. He hands to Moulton again up the left side, and it's going to be close to the first down marker, brought down by Cool, and I think they should have enough for a first down, and they do.
Yep, they're going to have the first down, moving the chains. Nice blitz out there on the outside by Keister, but the run comes to the inside of the tackle rather than the outside. Nice cut up there by Moulton, able to get a first down. Time is winding down to the third quarter. There's 30 seconds left to go. Mist is continuing to pick up in the stadium.
All right, it's a hand up off the middle. He'll be stopped after a 3-yard gain. And the clock is ticking down here, 15 seconds and counting. That was Ashitz, the sophomore, on the carry. Now 10 seconds.
Looks like that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter.
And it will. And it was a good third quarter for the Snowbirds, Jack. They got turned over on downs their last possession, but all in all, 16 points for the Snowbirds in this third quarter. Well done, and they have a 14-point lead. So we go to the final stanza. Snowbirds lead 28-14. This is Snowbird Football on Next Level Broadcasting.
Interested in building a new home or renovating an existing one? With over 100 years of combined experience, J&J Construction is one of the most reliable and respected general contractors in our service area. J&J is a trusted construction partner valued by architects, subcontractors, financiers, and most of all, their clients. J&J Construction has been completing quality homes and improvement projects that add value to the communities they serve. They bring a passion for innovation and a commitment to quality to every job they do. Call them today.
Hello, this is Charles, founder of Next Level Sandbag. And right now, it doesn't take more than a glance to see how high the water levels are in northern Michigan. As we know, lake levels go in cycles, a few years high, a few years stable, and then a few years low. I started Next Level Sandbag to give you a temporary solution to a temporary problem. Our services can save existing break walls, trees, lawns, and other features you want to protect from high rising water and at a fraction of the cost of other options. To learn more, visit Next Level Sandbag on Facebook and then give us a call.
Welcome back into high school football here on Next Level Broadcasting. The pass was incomplete from Jones, so it'll bring up 3rd and 6 and stop the clock. And, Jack, I've never wanted a fourth quarter to go faster in my broadcasting career.
You know, St. Mary's, just keep this 2-touchdown lead right here. We can all go home very warm. Just got the text from Nick Wenzel. He's in the car. He's ready to go, warming up. Our security
going,
is
Nick.
Bailed on us. It's going to be a handoff the right side for the Tigers.
Ashitz
Good
has
blocking.
a nice tackle, though, for the Snowbirds. Dom Keister coming in and makes the open field tackle. Otherwise, Ashitz had the first down. So it'll be 4th and a long one. And, I mean, if you get a stop here for the Snowbirds and you can choose some minutes off the clock, you got a good chance of just winning this football game.
And that's what I can see happening. The Snowbirds, they have to get this stop right here, get the ball back. Looking to them just try and run the ball down the throat of the Tigers.
It's got to be
coming to this 4th down. It was very close last time. Let's see who is the bigger man on the team.
Jones under center. He takes it. Fumble snap.
Wow.
He falls on it, and that'll be a turnover on downs and a Snowbird first down.
Snowbird first down. Wow, the Snowbirds caught a break right there. Hillman has no chance to pick up that first down. Just poor center quarterback exchange. It's the first time it's happened all night, though, and you can expect it to happen when the conditions are like this. It's going to be a big first down right now for the Snowbirds. All they're focused on is no turnovers and just running down the clock.
Yeah,
you can run down the clock quite a bit.
Priority 1, take care of the football. Priority 2, chew up some of this clock. Even, Jack, if you get 3 or 4 first downs but you chew up 4 or 5 minutes and you have to punt it away, that's okay because right now the clock is going to work against Hillman. I don't expect them to throw the ball.
Right. Don't see it either, and we see Koshoniak in the shotgun looking for the direct snap.
And
stoppage in play.
Timeout called, or
it doesn't look like a
delay a game.
Delay a game. That was very quick.
Wow.
Didn't even see the referee counting down. Wasn't even paying attention.
I didn't either. So it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Snowbirds. Chris Koshoniak in the shotgun. He's got the 2 receivers to his left, 5 down linemen. They're going to run it to the right. Conrad Cordy.
He's got a lot of blockers, a lot of room. Oh.
And Coach O'Connell knew he had a lot of room because he was just jumping up and down so frustrated. He's probably asking, Conrad, are you wearing your cleats?
He's just saying, don't cut. Cordy had a lot of room up that right side. If he would have just kept running and rather cut, but you never know. You run out there, you're used to being on solid ground, you're used to not slipping, so it's hard to remember, hey, I can't really cut, but that's still decent gain of 5 yards right there for the Birds. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Koshoniak hands again to Cordy, looking for some room, gets up to the left side. Is he hurt?
No, I think he just trucked a player right there. Let's hope he's not hurt. Oh, boy. And Cordy is down. Let's hope he can get up.
Looks like he's already.
He is able to get up. Has to keep going. Nice handoff to Cordy. Truck stick right there on one of the Tigers players. Able to gain 4 yards right there. Going to be 3rd and 6. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in this ball game. St. Mary's needs to get a solid gain right now. Koshoniak in the shotgun. Jeffers Cordy to his right.
Koshoniak has it, keeps it, goes up the right side. He's not able to break a tackle. He gets brought down, and just not a lot of room on that play. So it'll bring up a 4th down for St. Mary's. And, man, Jack, I think he just got to kick it away, make it a longer field for Hillman.
You just have to kick it away. But, as you said earlier, Patrick, Hillman now has the answer for that direct stab, doing a much better job pursuing the ball. No cutback lane there for Koshoniak, as he's going to have a no gain. 4th and 6. Clock continuing to run.
We'll have to watch that signal from the official.
No one back for Hillman.
You got to kick it. And it's blocked right at the line of scrimmage. I mean, there was just.
And I don't know if there was any blocking up front by the lineman. Looks like the St. Mary players are talking to the referees. I don't know. There might. I don't know what
for an offside,
I don't know what the call is. They were in there very, very quickly. Too bad we don't have the replay yet to get in the budget. But that's a big block right there. Chris Koshoniak not too far back in the shotgun. That's just an easy block right there. Worst case scenario, you might as well should have just gone for it on that 4th down.
All right, 9:09 to play. Hillman down 2 scores, and they
Another
put the ball
drop.
on the
Ball's
ground.
still on the ground. Could be anyone's ball. It might be St. Mary's.
We'll wait for the
It is going to
signal.
be St. Mary's ball. They're saying it's theirs.
It is. There's the official signal. So.
And they catch a huge break. Huge break right there. Another drop in the center quarterback exchange for the Tigers. That's another worst-case scenario. St. Mary's has the ball back. They just need to drive the ball. Don't get any penalties. Don't be going backwards. Consistently run the ball. 9 minutes, 4 seconds left to go in this ball game. You don't want to see the Birds get another delay of game here. They don't have a lot of time.
10 seconds now to get the snap off. Now 5.
They got to hurry.
4, 3, and they do get it off, but it's another fumbled snap. And
good pick up there by Jeffers.
Or was it Jeffers? Yep, Jeffers.
And
so
nice job
football.
there by Jeffers. Good push there by the St. Mary front line. Able to make sure Jeffers can get back on the ball.
This time Jeffers has it, and he hands it off to Chris. Is that Grody?
That's Grody, the first carry of the game. A late flag comes in. Let's see what the call is.
Was in the area of holding at the Snowbird line.
But it was late. We've had a lot of late flags come out for a chop block. First time we've seen that all year. That's a late penalty, exactly what you do not want to see if you're the Bird. They are just shooting themselves in the foot right now. They dropped the pass. Now they got an illegal chop block, which has yet to happen all year. They're moving backwards. The clock is still running, though. 8 minutes and 39 seconds left. Going to be second and about 20, maybe 21 yards right now.
The clock is running, 8.5 to play in the fourth quarter. It seems like the clock hasn't run at all this fourth quarter. Jeffers has the snap, and it's a toss to Kashoniak. He turns it up the right side, has some room, and Chris breaks a few tackles, and it'll be 2nd and 8 after a nice gain for Chris. Any flags on the field? We got to look. Nothing.
Thank God. Thank God there are no flags on the field. Good lead blocking out there. If you notice the front line there for St. Mary's, they got the big boys. Conrad and Keister are on the sideline right now. Ian Cool out there running the tight end spot. You can see the clear strategy right now is let's put the big boys on the line and just keep handing the ball off.
It's 3rd and 7. And
another ball is in the air.
Up.
Wow. Wow. What a turn of events.
A fumbled snap picked up by 34, Dawson Abeldinger, and gone for 6. And all of a sudden, the Snowbird lead is now 8.
And I don't know what is going on with the Snowbirds. Just when it seems like they're going to close out this game, a miscue right there between the center and the quarterback. Ball flies in the air. Pretty much just put a bow on the ball, handed it to the Tigers, and said, here, take your 6 points.
The ball is wet.
Birds are up 28-20, needing a stop right here on this 2-point conversion.
Snap is received, but taken down right away. Nice play, Dylan Acevedo. So 2-point conversion, no good. Snowbirds lead is 8, Jack. And the story of this last 7-minute, 45 seconds for both sides, it's going to be quarterback-center exchange because we saw Hillman just give it away, and then the Snowbirds give it away for 6. But if you can't complete the quarterback-center exchange, this could be a long 7:45 in the fourth quarter.
Like you said, Patrick, you can't go much from there. I wonder if the strategy is to go back to the direct snap instead of just having the least number of players touching the ball as you possibly can.
Yeah.
The direct snap has worked for them, at least with the turnovers, but you just can't have a turnover like that. This late in the game, you have a chance to just run the clock out, close it out, and now the Hillman's back in it. They have an opportunity right now to kick the onside kick.
Yeah, I mean, and it's tough to fall on an onside kick when the ball's this wet too. So this puts the Snowbirds in a tough position.
Hands team out for the Birds.
They're going to have to fall on it. 8-point lead. They're trying to. So we get set here. You just got to hop on the ball and just protect it.
St. Mary's needing a recovery right now. They've got Jeffers and Kashoniak deep. They've got Acevedo, Keister, Smith,
and Brody Ingles up there.
And Tristan Glasby in the middle.
We're expecting an onside kick. Here it is. It goes 10 and 5. Nice job by the Snowbirds. Who was that over there?
Daniel Smith.
Nice job, Daniel. Made a nice catch in the air. And it'll be Snowbird football at the 46-yard line. Quarterback center exchange. That's the name of the game. If you can get that done, you're halfway there.
And there's still 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. That's a lot of time, Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot of time. It's almost like the fourth quarter is just starting.
Yeah.
That's how much time is left on the clock. Looks
So
like they are going to go back to the direct snap.
It'll be Chris Kashoniak having the first shot at it. Chris standing at his own 41. He's going to hand to Conrad Cordy.
He's got a lot of room.
A lot of room for Conrad.
Could be gone.
Conrad is gone to the 20.
No
the
flags.
10, 5, touchdown. Conrad Cordy. And the Snowbirds answer right back It is 34-20 St. Mary's. A huge play for Conrad Cordy.
That's great blocking right there. What other way could you have it go if you're the Snowbirds? 10 seconds go off the clock, making it 7 minutes and 35 seconds, but a nice answer to that touchdown that they handed over to the Tigers. Direct snap to Koshoniak. Gets a little reverse to Conrad Cordy up the right side. As I said, good blocking overall by all the Birds. He's able to outrun the 2 defenders and go into the end zone for a no-doubt touchdown. Big 2-point conversion.
I mean, I would have liked to see it go like maybe 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll take the score, that's for sure. So Chris Koshoniak has it. He's going to take it himself. No, he's going to throw, completes it into the end zone for Conrad Cordy. So out of that same setup, they fake the quarterback keeper off the right side, and they just let Conrad Cordy leak out, and Chris dumps it, and a nice catch for Cordy. So a 36-20 lead puts them up 16, and that might prove to be a big 2-point conversion.
Big 2-point conversion, and you wouldn't have seen it coming. You would have expected that it would have just been a run to Koshoniak considering the conditions. But, I mean, Hillman, what are you supposed to do? You have to rush just about everyone to stop that run by Chris Koshoniak. And when you got Keister and Cordy both going out for passes, I mean, that's a dangerous combo.
Yeah,
Keister, Cordy, Koshoniak. Who are you going to stop?
Yeah, pick your poison there.
Right.
A nice decision there by Chris. Nice pass.
Nice
Good
catch
job
by Cordy, too, able
Yep.
to make up for it.
Make up for what, Jack? You're not about to bring up that other. Don't.
I didn't
Don't
bring
you
up
dare.
anything. I didn't bring up anything. But I'm just saying these seniors are doing a great job of bouncing back and leading their team right now in the second half, which is exactly what you need.
All right, let's see if Dom Keister can keep it between the white lines here. He'll be kicking off deep for the Snowbirds. Again, 7:35 to play, fourth quarter, 16-point lead. Dom's kick is up, and it's a good-looking kick, but again headed towards the sideline, and again it goes out of bounds.
And they're going to have the ball
At the 35.
right at the 35. Hillman with another opportunity. St. Mary's just needs to play very fundamental. Even though Hillman has not been successful in throwing the ball this game, you have to understand that they are going to be going for those big plays. They're going to get you to suck up when they run the ball over and over again. You just need the DBs for St. Mary's to play smart, play fundamental.
They have the wind at the backs, does Hillman, but it's wet and cold, so tough throwing conditions. I would expect him to keep it on the ground. Maybe we'll see him go outside tackle with the 3 big boys up front for St. Mary's. So Jones has it, and he will keep it himself going up the right side. Has some room, but a nice tackle. Dylan Acevedo in space. Tracks down Jones, and a nice play. He only gets a yard.
And that could have been a big run right there. Acevedo doing a nice job setting the edge, and when they try to run to the outside, he's able to come in, make a nice tackle right there. Instead of a 6 or 7 or 8 yard gain right there, it's only going to be about 1. 2nd and 9, 7 minutes left to go in this ball game.
Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Alex Pudvin dying out here on the camera.
Jones under center, fakes a couple handoffs, and now he does give up the left side, and the Snowbirds are there. So fundamental tackling. They're setting the edge on both sides of the field and just keeping them in between the numbers.
Yeah, and about this too, you don't have to, if you're a defensive back or a safety, you don't have to fully come up full speed and try and get a nice tackle. Just take your time. It's conservative tackles right now. Just no big plays. Clock's still running. 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
Keep us posted on that, Jack. We love it.
Yes, sir.
Jones under center. Exchange is complete. He hands it off the left side, and getting ahead up for the first set down, Owen Moulton. Pretty much, Jack, if it's to the left, it's Moulton. That's just been how it's gone all night long.
I mean, it's successful. He's done a good job running the ball, and they are able to get at least 3 yards to him almost every single time, so why not go to him on a big third down?
All right, 1st and 10. The clock will now run. Just over 6 minutes to play in this contest. Snowbirds hanging on to a 16-point lead. Hillman trying to drive and get a score. Jones hands it off the right side to Ashitz,
Wow.
and a nice tackle there. Chris Koshoniak in there for the Birds. Conrad Cordy, and getting up from the bottom was Brody Jeffers. Nice gain tackle, and it's a 1 yard gain for the Tigers.
Man, defensively, Brody Jeffers is just – there's been very few times all year where we have seen him do anything wrong. Him and Koshoniak specifically at their positions have just done a great job. That's why Coach O'Connell has one on the left side and the right side, because he knows those two players can get the job done.
Brody, I mean, for a sophomore, just so fundamentally sound. We saw it on that pass play that he broke up in the first half as the ball carrier slips and Koshoniak gets him down for a couple-yard gain. But, I mean, just to see a sophomore play defense like that, he's in the right place at the right time. He doesn't really over-pursue. Really the only mistake for Jeffers in this game tonight on either side of the ball was that block in the back, which I think we can say it was questionable at best.
Yeah.
That brought back a Snowbird run, but other than that, Brody's played a heck of a game.
And with that, a lot of Jeffers is a lot of that stuff is just instinct. Right. He just naturally knows where to be. So as a coach, you're blessed with that because you can spend time teaching him other things that he doesn't know, which he already knows from his instinct. But there's 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to go.
3rd and 6. It's a toss out to the right side, and the ball is loose, and it is.
Just get on it, Keister.
Dove on by the Snowbirds.
Thank God.
And did he get it?
Yes, he did. Oh, man. Keister put me in a panic right there.
It's like every coach that's ever coached football said, you don't want to scoop it and run with it. Just get on the ball so you have it. And, Jack, that came out from you a little bit there.
Well, that's what I call the steak dinner. That's a defensive touchdown right there. I used to have a coach. He said, if you ever get a defensive touchdown, I will make sure that you will have a steak dinner the next day. And Keister looking for that steak dinner. Ball slips. He's able to just dive on it, but Jeffers is going to be under center. They're in the I formation.
Jeffers goes up the middle to Grody. I love that. Just ground and pound. Give it to the fullback up the middle. Run it in the A gap and get 5 yards. Love it.
And good job there by Jeffers. Even with the ball as wet as it is, he's able to fake the toss to Koshoniak, give it right back up the middle to Grody. Grody haven't called his name quite a bit, but he's have 2 runs for solid yards. And again, as I talked about, the first play in your possession in the 8-man is so important. I mean, if you get stopped short, you only have 3 plays left to go that many yards. But nice job there by Grody to make it a 2nd and 5. 4 minutes left to go in the game.
Jeffers has it, hands it to Grody, and he gets hit immediately.
Lit up right there.
He'll be slow to get up. It'll be 3rd and 5 still. Under 4 minutes to go in this contest. If you're the Snowbirds, you just hang onto the ball, Jack, and all you need is 1 or 2 more first downs, and you can run this clock out.
And for Hillman, along with those touchdowns, they need 2 two-point conversions while being down 16. So if Hillman gets a touchdown, they don't get that 2-point conversion. It's still at a 2-possession game. So St. Mary's, just take care of the football as we have
the kids have started sliding down
the field.
I've been waiting for it, Jack.
Getting soaked. Their moms are mad.
Who cares? If it's going to rain, you might as well have some fun.
Jeffers is about to get a delay of game right here.
And
don't know what he's doing. I don't know who he was watching. It looked like he was looking right at the referee as he was making the countdown. It's going to be a delay of game. That's going to hurt the Birds. Now it's going to be, instead of a 3rd and 5, it's now a 3rd and 10, as O'Connell is looking over at Jeffers and saying, dude, the guy is sitting there counting. What are you looking at?
I think I'm gonna try to bail him out here. Okay, I think maybe when Brody first looked up, he saw the arm go in the air, and maybe he thought it was that 10-second mark, but actually what it was the 5-second mark when the referee goes up and down with it. So I'm gonna help him out on that one.
Yeah, I know Jeffers wouldn't look right at the referee and just watch him count it down and take the delay of game. So he had to see something wrong. As we're gonna go back to Koshoniak in the shotgun.
3rd and 10. Koshoniak runs up the right side.
He
has some space, close to the first down marker, and he has it as he cuts back upfield. A 15-yard gain for Chris Koshoniak, and with 3 minutes to go in this one, we're getting closer to being able to call it.
That might have been the dagger right there, Patrick. That's a big carry there by Koshoniak. Coach O'Connell decides, let's get the ball back to our senior running back who's been solid for us all year, able to run it to the edge. The play has worked successfully for the Birds. About 75% of the time tonight. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this game. Koshoniak back in the shotgun.
He will wait. Now he has it. Hands to Conrad Cordy. Gets the lead block, and now he's ripped down. Really a nice tackle for 34. Dawson Abeldinger, the senior. I thought Conrad was gone. I didn't even see Abeldinger coming up from behind him.
Yeah, able to grab his shoulder pad, rip him right to the ground, and he's had himself quite a game. He had that touchdown on that fumble by Jeffers, making a big tackle right there. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. This game is just pretty much about wrapped up. Everyone excited to go home and take a warm shower.
Yeah, me too. I am. You can include me in that. 2nd and 7. Getting down to the 2-minute mark. And 5 seconds to snap it. Are we going to get another delay of game penalty? Nope, we get it off. Kashoniak fakes the handoff.
Wide open.
Kashoniak at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Chris Kashoniak. And the Snowbirds spread the lead to 22. And that covers the spread.
The spread is covered. Charles Strail losing his mind. He's about to be a millionaire with the money he put on this game.
Hey, Charles, good teams win, great teams cover.
Excellent job there. Just a run we haven't seen all night. Cordy coming to the left, fake the handoff to him. Kashoniak keeps, and there's just no one there to stop him. Showing off that extra gear, able to get into the end zone. That's going to put the Snowbirds up by 3 possessions. 1 minute, 52 seconds left to go. And if you're the Birds, if you're cheering for them, if you're watching at home, just big sigh of relief from everyone.
Let us know on the text and hotline if you had the Snowbirds covering the 20-point spread as the 2-point conversion was good. Brody Jeffers, was that?
That was a nice Jeffers-Keister exchange right there to put him up by 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. Keister just at the right tight end spot, able to leak out. All the Tigers are sucked up right there, and Jeffers able to just drop it over the top. Nice catch there by Keister. Just excellent all-around play right there. Good design as well by Coach O'Connell.
Hey, I don't want to get in trouble from the executive producer. I want to thank one last time all of our sponsors for this football season for the Snowbirds and tonight's contest. Of course, we want to thank Jimmy John's, J&J Construction, Make It Mine Design, the Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate Affiliates, Nancy Jacob and Leslie Burrows, Gaylord Eye Center, Schultz's Party Store, Marker Farms, and Nets Level Sandbag. Hey, before the game is over, so we have 1:52, do not forget to vote for tonight's player of the game. Send a text message containing POG, that's player of the game, followed by the player's name to 231-350-8988. Hillman will get on the ball and brought down there nicely by Dylan Acevedo at the 27-yard line. So text into the text hotline to Luke's flip phone, and we'll get those votes tallied up.
Come on, folks. Let's put Luke out of minutes for the rest of the month.
And you can pick the player of the game. He will have no minutes left on this flip phone.
How many votes are we at so far, Patrick?
Let me see. Quick count here. We have 67.
Whoa.
And it's like a 3-way tie right now. So
send them
text
in, folks.
who you think it should be.
Send them in.
1st and 10, 1:48 to go. Jones is under center. He gets the ball, hands it up the left side, and a first down is gained.
And that's a big run right there.
That's Moulton.
Minute 40 left to go. Nice first down. Clock stops. But Hillman needs to score very quickly. They're down by 3 scores. They got to be scoring ASAP if they want any chance. The game is totally not over till the clock hits 0. Anything could happen.
As the votes come in, I'm just going to say this. The next person to vote for player of the game will automatically select that vote. Okay, so whoever is the next person voted in, you will get to select the player of the game. As the pass goes up, it is knocked down. Gavin Bevel, Dom Keister in there for the Snowbirds.
That's just triple coverage right there. I mean, if you're Hillman, there's nothing else you can do. You got to pass the ball right here. Excellent coverage there by the Birds.
I think my lines are jammed up. I haven't got a text in like the last 30 seconds.
Jeez, there must be a bunch of them coming in so fast.
This flip phone can't handle it.
Jeez.
Minute
this flip phone can't handle it. Could also hold 10 pictures on there.
Minute 34. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass is Jones. He's going to look to run. Now he slips. And he's touched down by Dylan Acevedo. Just a slippery field. And it has been really since the first play of the game, Jack. But when you get 5 inches of rain in northern Michigan in a 24-hour period, pretty much anywhere you want to play is going to be pretty wet.
I mean, it's been raining all week. How have we not run out of rain? I mean, where it's like, where is it all coming from? There's just so much of it. I mean, I'm not a meteorologist, but I'm just sick of this rain already. I mean, come on, man.
Charles, we don't have – I think we're jammed up. Oh, we got a text message. All right.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Interesting.
Here's the handoff. Nope, it's a fake, and he's back to pass. He'll keep it himself. He'll scramble, and not a lot of room to go, so it'll be 4th and long, and with 35 seconds left, this might do it.
I think you could call it a wrap at this point, Patrick. Gavin Bedble in at the free safety position for the Birds. Looking to make a play, had a nice recovery on an onside kick earlier in the game. And the Birds, I mean, with 10 seconds left to go,
this should
looks like we're going to see one play left from Hillman.
They'll look to pass here. It's up, and it is
wow, what a catch there by Brody Jeffers.
Brody Jeffers will end the game with an interception. And as the player of the game texts come in, and there it is, POG Jeffers.
Oh, wow, and I think there's
timing.
No doubt.
Just a great game played by the sophomore. Thought he had an awesome time.
And I can hear over my shoulder the Eagle radio station giving their player of the game to Chris Kashoniak, and that's who it was looking like the toss-up was between. You got the senior, you got the sophomore. But Jefferson Patrick, I mean, he just did a great job of running the ball, playing to the field conditions. As we're told by my mom, we did a great job. Playing to the field conditions, making big plays, big passes on 2-point conversions to Keister and Cordy. Getting big runs, big tackles. I mean, he just had an overall great game, Patrick.
Just really a great second half for the Snowbirds.
Yeah.
You go into the locker room down 14-12, and you just really dominate that second half, outscoring Hillman 32-6. I mean,
wow.
that's just a great second half for the Snowbirds. Great coaching adjustments. We saw them utilize the quarterback keep, and they played great defense too. Despite all the water and the tough quarterback center exchanges, I just thought it was a great game, especially a great second half for the Snowbirds. So, final score here from Hillman, Jack. I want to go home. I'm going to wrap this thing up.
Let's get out of here, Patrick.
For our executive producer, Charles Strail, our security, Nick Wenzel. For Luke Dadema on the computer, Jack Cordy's my co-host. And for Ken Blust, I am Patrick O'Connor. And this is Snowbird Football on Next Level Broadcasting. Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
One, two, three!